I'm MC Toon, the worst rapper in the world, and tonight we've got an epic debate. I know you've been waiting, you've been wondering, how could something this epic ever happen? That's right, I've got Jon Snow versus Mallory debate. Jon Snow, there you go, we got Jon Snow representing the globe. He's got a song about this very topic.
Oh, there we go.
Is that on this CD?
No, it's not.
Okay, it's not. But this CD I have from Jon Snow. Very
I should have
happy
put it
to
on
have
the
this.
CD.
You
Why
should have.
couldn't I
You should
put
have. I don't
I'll
know.
put it on the next album, bro. The next album, it's going on it.
Okay, bro. And then we've got Mallory, the furry flurfette. How are you, Mallory?
Bonjour.
That's I don't speak French. So yes, this is all Canadian, except for me. I am not Canadian.
Canadian edition. Oh,
That's
Canada. We got this.
I know the next line. Our home and native land.
There you go.
Right. So I got a couple things here. I've got a couple things. I had a video review of Austin Whitsitt versus Ranty. If you haven't seen that, be sure to check that out. It got Austin very upset, and I think that he's going to be in trouble with Quantum Eraser, because Austin completely destroyed Quantum Eraser's main thing, what he calls the Black Swan, because Austin insists that you must include refraction in the analysis, and Quantum Eraser absolutely insists that you never should include refraction in that. So a little headbutting there should probably will be happening. And I've got coming out soon, I've got my part 2 review of the movie Level. I am doing one of the stars at a time. This guy, I'm really taking the piss out of him. You might know who I'm talking about now. Anyway, welcome. I'm going to, in a little bit, we might bring in Team Skeptic. He said he wanted to come in and just completely quash any rumors of Team Skeptic and Mallory being the same person. And Punchy may come in to round out the full Canadian night here. So let's, we've got some opening remarks. I'm sure they're going to be deep and meaningful. Let's go with John. Are you ready? You got your script ready?
My script?
Yes.
I'm winging it.
I know.
So, can you going to start with a question? How does this work? I've never debated anyone before.
I don't know.
Didn't you say you did a rap song, bruh?
Yeah.
Can we please hear it? Because I fucking had a feeling it to it, and I was hoping it to it, and I was like, yes, son, let's hear it, Jon Snow.
It's John. Did you get your copyright stuff dealt with on that song?
Honestly, I got my business partner to do it, but YouTube wasn't getting back. So I guess, you know what? No one can ever hear it. If you want to hear it, go check it out.
It's on his channel.
So you're just
no. I respect MC Toon, Flat Earther. I wouldn't give him a song that's copyrighted.
That's a little inside. Mallory, hold on. Mallory sent me 2 intro videos that she wants to play. Both of them had copyrighted songs. The second one, she's like, I don't think this will be a copyright problem. And what song did you have in it, Mallory?
To be wild.
That's right. Born to be Wild song. She didn't think would have a copyright.
Well, I'm just saying, it was a really good idea.
It is. I'd love to have that song on here. Maybe John can sing it along with you.
I had a friend that told me to do it, so I was like, oh yeah, okay, I'm on it.
I'm coming in with my opening remarks here right quick, all right? So basically, before I met MC Toon, I was wondering why so many people fell for this lie. Why so many people... Let me have my turn, Mallory.
Okay, I'm sorry. This is introduction. I'm not...
My report. These are my opening remarks.
Okay, but could I just suggest something?
Sure, you go right ahead. You have your turn. You go first, actually.
No, you go. I'm just saying, can you do it in the rap, though?
These Canadians are fighting about who can go first.
No,
that's so Canadian. That's so Canadian.
You go first. I apologize. Okay, sorry. Go on. I'm sorry.
John froze.
No, I'm not. I was just waiting if you had any more remarks, right? Because I was letting her get her remarks in. Right?
Okay, all right, let's do this. John, you go.
Okay,
Since neither of you could ever. All right, Go ahead.
When I first got out of prison, I was sitting there and I was wondering why people would think that. And I was going to do a song about it way back when, before I met MC Toon. But I just didn't want the hate of all the flat earthers coming at me. I just didn't think I was ready for it. But then, I always wondered why Christians would believe it. And I see now they take scriptures out of context. They take one scripture and try to say it means something, which is not true. You shouldn't do that. If you're going to read the Bible, take it all for what it is. I really thought, especially when I seen the Red Bull guy jumping out of space, and flat earthers are claiming space ain't even real. So where did he jump from? That's one thing. Also, if the earth, whether it's flat or round, you should be able to measure it 100%. There should be a line from somewhere to measure. So we want the measurements, actually. And you know what? My final remark is the earth isn't flat.
There we go. Now, Mallory's turn now. Before you start, Mallory, to protect you, I want to be sure that you don't have a coach in the room, because Quantum Eraser will drop anchor on you if you have a coach.
Okay.
Are you coach free?
I'm coach free.
Okay, I don't care. I just want to protect you, make sure Quantum Eraser doesn't, have a thing with you. So, all right, go ahead, Mallory.
Isn't Quantum Eraser an FE?
He is a flat earther, yeah, and he gets really mad if people have coaches. Really mad. I had a flat earther on here a couple weeks ago that had a coach, and he went crazy.
On to his coach. Never mind.
Never mind. Okay. So, all right, we covered that. Mallory, go ahead.
Well, I really don't know what to say, because, I didn't really prepare as an intro, except for the intro video that I had like
play it with no sound.
No, it's not even the same, man.
Oh, I know. I saw it. It's a great video.
Thank you. It's furry free, foot free, and it's from one of my favorite like old school games, because right now I'm on my Rose Wolfenstein account. So
Castle Wolfenstein?
Yep. So all I'm gonna say is, John, I had a feeling that deep down inside you that you're an actual FE. And I really think, and even like some of these comments, I was saying, like, people are like, John, you got like all the fucking steps of, oh, I'm sorry, I cursed. I'm sorry. That
don't worry about it. Don't apologize. You don't be that Canadian.
Okay, but so all I'm saying is, like, I heard your Bill Gates song, which I think it's like pretty fabulous. And then you guys are like, you like rapped about like COVID, 5G, like manipulation, and like vaccine who and the pedo ring and shit. And I was like, fucking hell yeah. Right. It's so hard not to swear. Okay, and I just lost my train of thought. Like, you got all these steps, like, kudos on that. And then you think, like, you got this like logic that you shouldn't trust the government, you should like question everything. But then it's like, you know what though, I'm gonna believe in globe earth. Like, it's just it's so flapping weird to me. Okay, like, you got all this stuff. Like, we need people like you. You could stand, you could rap, you could speak out. You're nice. You're like one of my kind, right? Like, you're Canadian, even though you're from like Nova Scotia, bro. There's nothing wrong with Nova Scotians, even though Canada, Ontario tops.
But what you're asking me to do, Mallory, is to deceive people, and I will not do that. I'm not going to deceive people.
It ain't even fucking the Globers are the one that's this. Flipping deceiving. Literally, they're okay, please don't start. Okay, oh yeah, this is what the whole point is, right? Like, this is, like, just give me one moment here. It's the Globers that are the ones deceiving. They're like, okay, no offense, McToon, like, I don't want to burn you a bit, but they're literally making profit for Globe. These are NASA chills. Like, they wear fucking, okay, I'm sorry. They're literally wearing like swag, and look behind McToon. There's a rocket right there, and he just like holding on to his globes with freaking pride and making money off of it. This is like, you got the pyramid, right? You got like people who believes in globes and stuff like that. And then you got the pyramid with all the agencies that are like all in it together. You could see the inconsistencies with NASA. Like, You are a conspiracy, and you don't tell me that you have like look at he even has freaking pyramids in his flapping hand. Like he is literally like he is like it's almost like Satan. Like the best lie are like it does. I really don't know the quote. I'm actually kind of like worked up a little bit right now. Just give me 1 second. Just give me a second.
Let me explain. My mom, I love my mom. She gave me this one. She gave me this one many years ago, and this one she gave me within the last couple months. They take away negative energies. It's just plastic, and stuff like that. How does it work? I ask her. She doesn't really know, but I have them here because my mom gave me them. So there you go.
Can I ask Mallory a question right quick?
Let me say a couple things here. Before I get anyway, she gave me both of those, so I think it's funny. She's like, put them near your computer, and so I do because I love my mom. I got a couple super chats. I don't want to get too far behind here. So, oh dear. All right, Mike Billars. He's got some challenging words for you, John.
Okay.
He says, "Sorry, Jon Snow, you're about to be Thanos."
What? Was he Thanos in me?
And then you're going to disappear from Mallory, because Mallory's going to do that to you, I guess.
I can't. My hands are a little sweaty. I can't really. Oh, there we go. There's the little snap, bruh.
Nice. Good snap. Can you whistle too?
Nope.
Wow. You can't whistle.
I can't whistle.
You're totally not Team Skeptic. So as a Pronon 1990 says, as a mermaid, I know the Earth is not flat. I don't like furry, but Mallory, grow up and lay off the Kool-Aid of the stupid conspiracies.
Oh, come on.
That's from a mermaid.
Coming from a mermaid.
See, I mean, you cannot argue.
Damn.
Apparently with so thank you very much, mermaid. Pronon. Is that a different like thing? Like there's furries that have fur, and then mermaids that because they don't have. You wouldn't want to.
I've seen. I'm friends with one who's like half furry dog, and then he had a mermaid tail. So I forget what was the name of that, but I thought it was like the coolest thing.
Wow.
Can I ask Mallory a question?
No, I'm not done. Hold on. We got Delco's Man for $5 says, Tune holding onto his globe with pride. Absolutely. Mike Billars again says, the last time I loved a bat crap insane woman, this much was my ex-girlfriend. He loves you. Not you, John. And not me. And then a final one here from Facty, who is also Canadian, for $2.79 Canadian, says, wow.
Hi, Facty.
Just, flushed face, just wow, flushed face. There you go. Thank you very much. All right, John, you had a question.
Yeah, I want to ask Mallory, do you believe in God?
Absolutely.
Okay, so here's my biggest thing that ever got me with the whole God, flat earthers, they push flat earth. That's all they do, right? Now, it says in the Bible.
I don't know.
Well, they do. Man, flat earthers, they push it. They push it like it's a cult. Like you got to believe in flat earth.
Where do you see them pushing?
Everywhere. All over.
What are you talking about? When you go on Facebook and there's a group called like Flat Earth, blah, blah, blah. It is riddled with freaking globers trying to smush us.
Check us out.
Where do you see us pushing?
So I used to make statuses about the earth not being flat, and I used to get flat earthers coming to me, messaging me for days. Like,
you're the one who just said that you were the one that posted the world is not flat. Of course, that's bait for flat earthers to come and being like, nah, bro.
Yeah,
so what are you talking about pushing? You're the one that just said that you were posting it.
Hey, so all right, so we're gonna break it down. Jesus does not tell everyone to come convert people to flat earth. He said, make all nations disciples, not to make everyone flat earthers. So by flat earthers going and pushing flat earth instead of Jesus by claiming to be Christian, it's totally wrong in my eyes. I don't think it's right.
No one, you just, after you spewed that, you literally just said you're the one who's making the post of saying the world is not flat.
Who cares about that? That's irrelevant. It's irrelevant.
Yes, it is. You're saying that we push, saying like, join our cult. We got the best Kool-Aid.
In the comments, has anyone ever been pushed to try to join Flat Earth? Let me know in the comments if anyone's ever been pressured into joining Flat Earth.
Can I say
pressured?
Can I say I was watching a rocket launch stream, and I was in the live chat of the rocket launch stream. We're just talking about the rocket launch, and then a handful of flat earthers are in there like, it's flat, yo, it's all fake, it's CGI. It's like, why do you guys have to do that? Can't we just enjoy this without having it?
Says
Right?
the people, says the Globers that join flat Earth groups to tell them that the world is not flat. Okay.
Do you believe it's
Okay.
better to promote flat Earth or promote Christian Jesus and healing? What do you would you rather promote flat Earth or Jesus?
I just like representing the good word. Like,
That's not the good word. The Bible is a good word, and if you're not following it,
but what's weird what's weird about it is like you've probably seen those like priests or whatever you want to call them, like have. I'm sure you've seen
Priests.
a video where the priest was like talking about like flat earth from the Bible and stuff, like, or how flat earthers try to bring biblical things with the flat earth. So if you are like a God believer, why are you denying flat earth?
because you can find scriptures in the Bible that says the Earth's round too. So what are you going to do?
Where?
Oh, I guarantee you can find them.
So
Where?
here's can I add this? You want to tag in? John?
Tag it in.
Tag
So
right
we're
here.
two
So-
Globers
all right.
against one flurry flurf.
Yeah, that's how good you are.
No, it's not that how good I am. Like, ladies and gentlemen, we have a new peer.
You-
We
you
have
gotta-
Jon Snow.
you gotta tag. You
just
gotta get the tag the right
tag-
side. Tag the right
tag
side,
the-
John. John, you gotta tag. No, the other way. The other way.
Oh, my way's the wrong way.
There we go. There we go. There,
Yeah,
tag
you-
it. Okay. I just
Oh, here we go.
there's no seminary. There's no church. There's no any Christian anything that says the Earth is flat. So, all right, tag back.
No, don't
There you go.
untag back.
Oh wait,
Give me one.
don't
Give me
untag.
one. Don't
Don't
untag.
All right.
No, don't untag. There was literally like videos of priests taking their time, like it was like an hour long, him just going like bit by bit, just fucking like, I'm sorry, just, it's really hard not to
If you're
swear.
going to watch videos rather than actually read the Bible and what it says and
But-
pray that God will kind of give you
What are
discernment.
you
in what it
talking
says,
about? He was
you're just gonna watch
literally
videos and just-
he was literally reading the Bible.
yes, I guarantee you there's some, if you take one scripture out of it, you can make it sound like anything.
How could this be like you literally like I told you, like I support that, about COVID, the 5G and all kinds of shit that you're spewing about, but yet it's like you're picking and choosing like what you want to believe. Like you're saying like
Don't we have the
5G
right
is
to do that
wrong.
as human beings?
Pardon?
Choose what we want to believe?
I can't hear you.
Do you pick and choose what you want to believe sometimes?
Well, I don't know.
You pick and choose?
Can I since I'm still tagged in, can I say it doesn't matter what anything says, it's just a claim. So the real thing is because the Earth is here, we can go measure it, right? We don't have to wonder because we can't go there, right? So you can't we can't go personally experience evolution, for example, right?
No.
So there's a little more of a question to that, and I can understand that. But we can go measure the Earth.
Just because I don't think dinosaurs are real doesn't mean I think the Earth is flat.
What? Actually, there was actually a group saying dinosaurs weren't real.
They're not real. Dinosaurs are made up by man to discredit God and religion, and that's I believe that, and no one can ever.
You
tell me
really
different.
believe that dinosaurs aren't real?
Yep.
So what are those or what do you call anarchaeologists?
Fake. All
Those
fake.
those
Yeah,
bone
all
diggers.
fake.
What are they digging up, mister?
Archaeologists.
Thank
What,
you.
what they did was they it's all fake. It's all to basically try to prove evolution and to discredit God. That's what it is. That's what I believe it is. But people will say no, and I'm crazy, and blah 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 blah.
So
but I believe it.
This is the turnaround that just happened, people watching from home. Jon Snow, the Glober, who normally the Glober side is dinosaurs exist, and Mallory, the flat Earth side, who normally is like dinosaurs don't exist. That's pretty common on. It's the script is flipped, people. All right, keep going.
Not that I'm not saying like the script is flipped. I'm just saying like I'm trying to question his logic here. So like you go to a museum and you
Those
see
are real bones. Those
Oh.
are not real bones in the museums
Hey,
at all.
did you test that?
Paleontologists. There we
Those
go.
bones aren't real. They're plastic, made out of like something. They wouldn't put those bones if they were real in there. You know what I found out? That only 6 of the top paleontologists actually get to touch a real bone. So if that's the case, then we don't know if they're real or not. We don't know. There's too many undisclosed unknowns, flat earther.
You're gonna a Glober's telling me that the dinosaurs don't wait. Next thing you know, like, do you
John,
believe in aliens?
I'm gonna need to get a dino denier bingo going here, but I don't have one. People, somebody make it up, send it to me. I'll print it off for next time. It's so funny.
You should get a dino denier on your next podcast.
You guys are awesome. You
should find a dino denier, MC Toon.
That's not hard, because a lot of flat earthers are. What about mud floods? Are you into that? Either of you?
I don't know what that is.
Oh, good. Mallory?
What?
Good. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad. All right, never mind. Nope, never mind.
I think I won that point, eh? I think I won that point.
What are you talking? You're. Whoa.
Don't worry, Mallory.
John.
These points cannot be spent anywhere, so it doesn't matter. I'll give you 30 points for how good you've been doing, Mallory.
Oh.
John's got 1. You've got 30.
I see the light. Okay. Let me just take a moment here and ask.
So Mallory, what do you think in space? What's in space if there's no space? What's out there?
I have no idea. We haven't even been through there. There's nothing. So are you telling me you believe in aliens?
No, I don't. I see. Technically, yes, I do, because if God, say an alien, it would be an extraterrestrial, someone not from planet Earth. So technically, God and angels are.
We learned. Hold on. We learned last week that they don't like to be called extraterrestrials. It's not the politically correct term. They like to be called non-terrestrials because extra makes it sound like they're not needed. You'd have to watch my stream from last week to find out exactly why. Extraterrestrials is the non-politically correct term. Yes, Mallory was in it.
Anything that's not from planet Earth, and God is not from planet Earth, or angels or demons. So yes, I do believe that there are other entities out there that aren't human. Yes.
Wait, so I'm sorry, I zoned out while you were blabbing. Did you say it was just a simple like yes or no?
Well, no, it's not, because I can say yes and I can say no.
So you're not giving me an answer.
I don't believe in your gray aliens that are from a different planet. No.
Gray aliens?
You're asking a question. I'm answering it, Flatty.
Flatty?
Call her Mallory.
Who the hell are you calling Flatty?
You call me Glober.
Like,
She's calling me Glober. No, you can't call me a Glober, and I can't call you Flatty. That's not fair.
You're the one that called me a Flatty in the first place.
Flurfat. Sure. Call her Flurfat. And John, what should just John?
She called me Glober. I'm a Glober.
When?
It's okay.
Few times you've called us Globers. You've stereotyped me as a Glober. I'm stereotyping you as a Flatty.
Okay, Globetard.
Hey, calm down.
So it still didn't really make sense if you believe in aliens or not.
Let's hear it. You make me a flat earther, Mallory. Convert me.
You can't just you seem already defensive as it is. You're like,
well, evidence.
Convince me.
If you go ahead, this is what you're here to do. Debate. Come on, make me flat. Just tell them what made you think that the Earth is flat. Hear your story. Let's hear your testimony of flat Earth.
One sec. Let me just sit right up and take a sip of my coffee.
I'll have a little of this. Oh, hold on. I need this instead. This.
Where's the ketchup chips?
Ketchup chips are pretty bomb. I miss Humpty Dumpty.
You Canadians and your ketchup chips.
She's trying to change the subject.
I'm not trying to change the subject.
All right,
I'm just taking a moment to have a sip because you asked a loaded question. So can you please repeat the question, please?
Tell us your flat Earth testimony. How did you become a flat Earther?
Oh, it was easy. Somebody's like, "Do you trust the government?" I go, "No." So we started talking about like conspiracies and shit. So if you're actually if you start questioning about the COVID, the fucking the vaccines, the lies and the control, the capitalism, like when NASA makes with like Hollywood, like everything is connected. Okay, so having Globe, one of the biggest conspiracies out there, it just makes sense that everything else falls into place, because once you break and crush the globe theory, everything else just falls. We are being controlled, we are slaves, and we are monkeys to this broken system, and I do believe that we could live better. So why not smash the fucking globe theory out, and then everything else will fall? You gotta fucking smash everything. Like, how can you, how I just don't understand. Like, how can you say that 5G is wrong, COVID, vaccine, all this other shit, but deny the biggest thing? Like, you could even see when some NASA, like, I think it's really weird that you should even like, okay, even the debate alone between flat and globe is such a debate still from the 2001. It should literally question you, like, why is this still a thing? If it was so if globe theory was actually true, no one would question it. Like, if the grass is green or not, like, if the sky is fucking blue or not. I'm not going into a fucking group here. Oh, I'm sorry, I swore. I'm so sorry, I swore.
Tally MC2, start writing them, start ticking them down.
My goodness. Mallory, your dad, that was your fake dad that was on the other day, is gonna be so upset with you.
Yeah. He's a dad figure. He's not my biological dad.
Yeah. So
basically,
we
going on
knew
feelings. You're going on feelings, Mallory. How you feel and
yeah, globe theory is a belief.
So what would happen if you went to space? Would you deny it still? If you had a chance to go up there, would you deny it, or would you be like, "You're right, I was
like
wrong"?
But space isn't really fucking real. We have a dome and we never went past it. Anything behind that is
hold
just
on. Can I just say, you just said something was faith or belief, and then you said there's a dome, but I know, I'm not going to bother asking, I know that there is no evidence for a dome, so isn't that just
How
faith?
is there no evidence of dome? Did you see the picture where, like, at one point when it was like sunny outside and you could see the reflection, like, when you put a cup on a candle and it has like these weird lights? Or are you following me? Am I making sense? When you put
Yeah.
a cup, a glass clear cup, like what you were drinking, on top of a candle, and it has like these lines and stuff. Sometimes the sky has those same lines, like as if we're in a dome. This is a phenomenon that happens just once in a while, that this proves that there's a globe
why wouldn't
there.
it be there all the time? Does the dome only exist some of the time?
No, it's there all the time, but I'm just saying, like, sometimes the sun hits, or it's certain warm or a certain temperature, or there's certain gases in the air. Like, I can't explain phenomena. That's why they're called phenomenons. It's like when sometimes, like, when there's like enough chemtrails that goes in the sky, and you'll see like a little like pieces of rainbow, like there's like aluminum or whatever, like shiny shit in the sky, showing just bits of a rainbow. Like, I'm telling you, like, all these little things, like all these little inconsistencies, you jolt that down like little by bit. Like, I got like notebooks, and if anyone like looked at it, it might look like wild as shit, but then when you start like taking the pen and you just like connect it, it just all makes sense that the world is plat. Le monde est plat, okay?
To Le Monde?
What do you think the big secret is? Why do you think they're covering this up, Mallory? Why is this
control, deceit?
But what's the purpose of it being flat or globe? What's the difference?
Do you know how much money NASA makes, and then Hollywood and actors and the school system? It is all fucking, I'm so sorry. Okay, now I'm down to like 26 points. Or maybe 25.
Yeah, she loses points every time she swears.
I know. Oh,
that's the only reason you're gonna win, is
you're
for
gonna
my
go
like little potty mouth. This is horrid. Well, I'm gonna stay careful as much as possible.
It sounds like you're going off how you feel and what you want, and it just doesn't make sense, right? I've went into it. I love conspiracies, and if I can get behind it, I'll be believing it. But I think flat Earth is a big distraction. Satan has put it here to keep Christians off their track of spreading the good news when they're just spreading flat earthism. When
you think flurfs are the evil ones? Wake the fuck up. You are literally globe-tarting
You guys
around
are so aggressive. You guys are
to
so aggressive.
advertise shit. Like you're you can't
I've been
even,
attacked by more flat earthers than I ever have globers.
I could say the same. Like I could say that Glober's been attacking me and there has been horrid things happen to me, and that is by globers. And I want to try to say this as nice as possible because you guys are globers. But I'm just saying, like you're literally putting a globe into your world to project your like YouTube channels, your music, and all kinds of things. Like that is the central of evil. That ain't spreading the good word.
So
Come
can I ask you
on
a
now.
question? So you're saying that basically there's an ice edge around this whole flat Earth that
Yes.
somehow military's stopping every one of us from ever going to see.
Well, that's why they just open up a little bit to say like, welcome, Antarctica is real. Step right up. And that's why it's like such a mockery that you guys like. I even joke about like penguins being guarded in Antarctica, and that's just a cover up to the real truth, because every time that I do actually make memes saying like penguins are guarding to Antarctica, it actually still puts a seed in saying like, yeah, you should still question Antarctica because we're only allowed so bit. You don't know what's behind the freaking curtains. Like you are literally also singing about stuff, and I could like be like, yo, I don't think you're right, show me proof type shit, like, but in the same time I fucking get it.
Man,
24
I've heard
points.
so many flat earthers waste years of their time getting caught up in this thing, man. And honestly, I just feel like, Satan has got you guys so confused. You're spending all your life
I could name you. How are you talking about flat earthers? They're like, God loves you, spreading good vibes, and it's all like kumbaya. Most NASA and your little NASA shills and all that always go for Satan jokes, and this is fucking 23 points. Like this is facts, okay?
Okay.
I have literally Globers in my inbox showing Satan freaking memes, and I gotta say, like, bro, you're going to hell for this.
Let's back up. Let's calm down for a second, John and Mallory. We got a couple questions, and I don't know where Team is. I sent him a thing, and he'll be here pretty soon, I'm sure. Sheeple's Phoenix for $5 New Zealand has a question for you, Mallory. Flat Earth dies with 3 words: total lunar eclipse. If Mallory disagrees, then please give another explanation for the shadow cast on the moon. Anything, Mallory?
Oh, I wasn't listening. I thought you were just reading the super chats.
Yeah, it's a question to you from Sheeple's Phoenix. Funny name there.
Sheeple's Phoenix.
Yeah, it says Sheeples, yep.
Sheep.
Up, yeah.
So a sheep is telling me this. Okay, go on.
It's a possessive. So it's a phoenix owned by the sheeple, maybe?
So
I don't know.
It's like a bird with a sheep?
A fiery bird owned by a sheep. By a sheeple.
All right, it's still a sheep.
It says Flat Earth it dies with 3 words: total lunar eclipse. If Mallory disagrees, then please give another explanation for the shadow cast onto the moon.
So you're talking about like solar eclipse?
Total lunar eclipse.
Total eclipse of my heart. It's a good song. Okay, so you're asking about like a shadow? Like
yes.
why
there's a shadow cast on the moon, right? So you look up at night and it's predicted years ahead of time, and then the moon goes into a shadow. And the edge of the shadow is round, by the way. And then it goes, after a while, goes out of the shadow. So what is casting the shadow onto the moon if it's not the Earth?
I have no idea. I'm not a.
You see,
I don't have all the answers. Like, why does it have like? I don't know. It's like why is the grass green? I really don't know. You gotta like ask somebody else. So I apologize.
And that's why when we debate flat Earth, we're like, You got, we have an explanation for all these things for the globe.
Yeah, because you guys have been in corporate, and you guys got the money. You got NASA. You got like all kinds of shit.
But flat Earth predates.
Flat Earth is like
predates
divided.
the globe.
Pardon?
Flat Earth predates the globe. Right.
Yeah,
the
but
idea
it's been
that the Earth is flat.
up. Globers has been like trying to corrupt. They're like the top of the 22.
Yeah, but
like they're on the
flat
top
earthers were the top for a while too.
for a while.
Yeah,
and then we got killed and genocide and all kinds of stuff. And then we
no. Giordano Bruno.
When was the flat Earth genocide? Tell me the date. When was the flat Earth genocide date? I want to know.
Just look up different genocides that happened. I don't know what to tell you.
No, there was. I mean,
people
there's
did.
There's no genocide attributed.
People died.
Yeah, but not because they thought the Earth was flat. Oh my gosh. Okay, Giordano Bruno.
Well, they have to like make a reason.
Hold on. Giordano Bruno was
You're
killed.
not even listening.
Yeah, was killed.
Who?
Giordano Bruno. He was killed by the Catholic Church for saying things against flat Earth. Anyway, and other things. He had some other issues. All right, let's move on from there. Robeeb is asking you, Mallory. Question for Mallory: Why is anime? Sorry, why is anime? Interpret this as you will. Why is anime?
Okay. Why is anime?
Yeah. Interpret this as you will.
Why is anime? Okay. I'll put that on the shelf. Thank you. Merci beaucoup.
Okay.
On va aller sur l'autre question.
¿Cómo? That's Spanish. I don't know a lot of, I know one language, therefore I'm an American. Seek Truth, Speak Truth for £2 says, I want more Jon Snow.
Hey, I like it. I like it.
Yeah. So let's flip this.
Okay.
Why is the world a globe? Like, why do you believe all in these like other conspiracies and you stop at globe? Like, what is your proof for globe?
Because I feel like, honestly, what I will do is I'll look into something and I'll do a song or whatever, and then I'll kind of just keep living. You know what I mean? I'm not going to let it consume my life to where I'm like spending weeks and months and years pushing flat Earth. So that's why, you know what I mean? Like, you guys, I've seen a lot of flat earthers. It's all they do. I've talked to many of them that spend they're like, oh, I just did 6 months of research and blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, yo, bro, you just wasted 6 months of your life.
So wait, what is this blabber that you said? You said you talked about like you're using globe to make up songs, and then you talk about people who wasted their time following the flat Earth, and that's why it's globe.
Here's the thing.
Like that's terrible, mon ami. I'm really sorry to say this, but that's a very bad answer. Like, what is this? Convince me that the world is a globe.
How many minutes of the day do you think about flat Earth? Do you think about it all day long?
No, because I try to live my life, but try to convince me the world is a globe.
But what do you if you convince me to be a flat Earther, what does that benefit anything?
It's your turn to talk, my mister.
What?
Stop deflecting. Start talking.
My mister.
Talk about why I don't think flat Earth is real, because I just don't believe it. I think it's a distraction. I think it's a deception, and you're not saying anything. You're just saying you don't believe in flat Earth, but you're not saying why the world is round. You say is nothing too.
Come on, spit it. Why is the world is like spinning and the water is
why? Because I watch videos on YouTube.
Shit.
That's why I watch the videos on YouTube, and it looked round to me.
All right, so
you think because you watched YouTube videos
and I looked at memes
by Globers.
That it was round too.
A lot of memes. Total memes totally beat science. Hold on a second. Phil Cantu says, who keeps her, Nathan or Austin? I'm sorry, Mallory is too good for either of them. Delcos Man, I gotta read a couple here. It says, when a flat earther tells us that we just pick and choose what we want to believe. True. let's see. Pronon 1990 says, I'm willing to debate, Mallory, a mermaid Christian versus a crazy furry, the match of the century. Go Globe mermaids.
Furries versus mermaids.
Oh dear. Oh, a Man Devil says, does Mallory know that anime is made by giant companies that underpay and overwork their artists and treat them like slaves?
That is very terrible. If I knew who, if this person lists me who they are, I'll boycott them, no problem.
You'll boycott anime?
Yeah. If they're slaving people and not treating them right, I will not support that.
Hey, Mallory, you were talking a big game in this group chat we had for a couple of days about you having proof the Earth is flat. Bring out this proof. I want to see.
You're turning because like I asked you to prove. What are you talking about? I made like a little cute meme that was like the display, and then I asked you, prove me the world is round, and all you said was, I don't believe that the world is fake.
You said you have proof.
Like that's all you brought to the table. You please don't try to flip this. Somebody said, Jon Snow, please talk more. So talk it. And you're on your phone. What are you doing?
I'm looking for the proof that you said you have proof. I'm looking. Look, you said right here.
My proof.
I got proof. I
Yeah.
got proof.
I said I got proof that you're a flat earther deep
that I'm a
down,
flat
bro.
earther. Yeah, you don't
'Cause
have
all
any-
you've been doing. Yeah, read it. Read it. I said that you're deep down a flat earther, bro.
No, yeah,
Yes,
because
because
your observation.
you're only.
I can
oh, you're
confirm.
only. You're
I can
only
confirm she did say that she thinks he's a flat earther deep down, and that was
But no, she said she had proof. But
Merci.
her proof is
No,
I don't-
observation. Psychologically,
Jon Snow
101.
sit-
That's her proof. Observation is her proof.
meltdown, bro. Meltdown.
milk down.
Yeah, because he's snow.
So,
Snow
all right, so
melts.
I'll read it.
thought
I'll
that
read it
was
right
my
here.
Logic.
I'll read it
Show
right
the-
here.
Show the fans.
Hold on a second. Mallory says, we know deep down UNFE and always been space period. And then John, you an audio thing. And then Mallory says, I got proof
Yeah.
that you're an FE.
Because
There
the
we go.
only thing that you've been doing is trying to deny that you're not a flat earther. Then the
But her
more you
proof
talk,
was-
you're like, I'm not a flat earther.
Her
Where's
proof
your
was
proof?
observation.
Shush. And then I asked, what's your
Shush.
proof for globe? And then you say, the world, I'm not a flat earther. The world is not flat, so therefore the world
Measure
is
the-
round.
measure it,
But then at the
measure it,
same
measure
time,
it.
you want me to tell
Measure
you
it.
why I think
let
you're
her-
deep down
let
a
her
flat
finish.
earther and why you should join this side?
Sure, let's go.
Okay, so I was checking out your videos, cool shit, right? You rocking the rapping. I didn't check your Pokemon stuff, but whatever. Maybe I will later. But all I'm saying is like I saw you playing a couple of videos, and one of the videos it was with Nicktoon and all that, and you guys were like playing with your like Legos and whatnot, and I just had it in the background. And when people make flat Earth jokes, you know what you know what I notice? Get in real close here, okay? This is you didn't laugh. You had like it almost looked like you're like, nah. You know what I mean? And then you switch subjects. You will make a joke like you're
My favor though,
deflecting
I
and
was
all that.
feeling sick that night, and I asked Toon to leave early, and he said I could leave early.
So you say you were sick today too. Like
You
you
can
still
leave whenever you
still have
want.
mannerisms
You-
in your videos that
You know what I'm saying? She's
I'm not the
mentioning Lego
I'm not
thing.
the boss of you.
You know, she's mentioning the Lego thing, and I wasn't feeling well that night. And I asked you to
Yeah.
leave if I could leave early Toon that night.
I wasn't feeling well, so I was just like, look, when people
Well, I didn't laugh at the
like
joke
when
because I
I'm
wasn't
sick
feeling it.
and I see something funny, I go, you're like, I don't deflect it. I don't think,
Your
I
proof
don't
is-
like
your
turn it
proof's
away.
whack,
Like you
whack
still never brought
No
proof
proof.
of globe, bro.
No
like,
proof.
I think I'm at the point 55, monsieur, and you're still at you're still at
You got no proof. No speculation.
So to
Damn,
be clear,
son.
Mallory, if something like an explanation for the eclipse would be a good thing, or a map that works, or a description, because gravity can work with the flat Earth. So a description of something that works, that you can, with a testable hypothesis that explains the downward direction of the acceleration and the magnitude. Those types of things would be what we'd be looking for. And and the thing is, flat earthers don't bring any of these ever.
Can Mallory explain gravity to us in a way that makes sense?
So I like how you don't go with my questions and you just keep firing at me and teaming up with McToon with one little furry flurfet. I'm
Hey,
just going
it's
to
cute.
like
That's
make
how-
that clear.
That's how good you are, Mallory.
I am not that good. I don't have all the answers. I just talk with my heart. That's all. Like your question was like about gravity.
Yeah, just explain it.
Yeah.
You guys don't
Can you
believe in
please talk in the mic? You're very far away. What is your
Flat earthers do not believe in gravity. So could you explain to me what is keeping us on the earth?
Why do you think that we're all connected in one? We're actually like slightly divided, unfortunately. And that's why like I have no problem coming up here and saying like if you're flurf, thinking flurf, anything else like that, we gotta unite. We have like a bigger fucking picture. But back to your gravity. Like to me, deep down, I believe that I cannot explain gravity. Like when they were talking about like density and beyond by whatever the other.
Buoyancy.
Thank you. I
Yeah.
couldn't think of the other B
It's
word. The
a
BBs.
French word.
And I don't even know it. Okay, I'm sorry. So the two B's, and it does make sense, right? Like, and I've tried to look at both sides, and I can't even answer you that. But it doesn't mean that the world is not flat. Like you're sitting here and telling me that your belief of globe is because you're trying to deny your truer self by saying the world is not flat, and that's all you got. Meanwhile,
Well, you got two though.
hit me with it, and you can't even
you got two.
you slap like you can't even slap it, bro.
You can't slap it either. You got nothing for
What are
me.
you talking about? I've
both
been
got
trying to
nothing.
tell you all kinds of things.
No, you
and
tell me what you feel and how you think and what you want. And
Are
what
you saying that
you never
feelings
get
are
no
not
proof.
valid?
Let us know in the comments.
Wait, are you saying that feelings are not valid?
Not on. No, definitely not. Do
That's
not trust your
cold.
feelings.
That's cold, man.
Yeah.
Maybe John, when it comes to the shape of something, a physical object, feelings aren't.
Yeah, but still, like that almost like hurts
reason
being
for
a
believing in flat Earth
Canadian. Like,
is
are
you
you
feel
actually
like it's flat.
Canadian?
Oh, do not do the no true Canadian fallacy.
Why?
That is a low blow. I'm kidding.
You're not Canadian because you
here's
said
me.
you don't care about feelings.
No, because basically everything you're saying why you
Oh.
believe in flat Earth is because of how you feel and what you think, and nothing on what you know. You don't know.
Yeah,
anything.
because belief, the world is flat, you feel nothing. You feel like you're not moving and spinning and being all this shit. When you see from a distance, when you like go like far away on flat lands, it is flat as you can see. When you go on airplanes and you go behind like the biggest like the emergency window and you could see like a wide view, it is flat, my friend. And then you're saying like that doesn't count. Well, prove me wrong. What is your proof of globe?
Okay, I'm gonna ask two questions.
No, that was Mike. No, don't ask a question. I just asked you a question.
What was your question?
Prove globe.
That's not a question.
No.
That's a request.
MC2. Can I ask
Okay,
you a
well,
question about flights?
can you
That's
please?
okay.
Can you form it to a question?
Yes.
Somebody.
Okay.
That's my. That, okay,
let's
thank
say
you.
it's Asia, right? You can fly both ways to Canada. Could you not go both ways?
What?
So if the Earth is flat, then you can't go all the way around it. You can't because there's one way. It's one way. But if Asia, right? Can we fly this way and get to America? And can we fly this way and get to America? Are there two different flight routes?
The
If there's
flight
two
paths.
routes, then that disproves flat Earth.
The airplane, when people fly, they have to follow a flight path. So it's designed for you to think that the world is globe. Like you cannot go that way because other airplanes are going this way. Like it has restrictions and laws for flying an airplane. So once again, please tell me, how is the world a globe? Is that a question? Is that a proper question now? Like, did I form it correctly? Like, what? I was never good at the game Jeopardy.
Your answer needs to be in the form of a question.
Yeah, I've
yeah.
never been good with that.
It's okay. This isn't Jeopardy.
Well, then how come he's not telling me anything? He's just spitting
Prove the
random
Earth is
stuff.
round. Measure it. That's my proof. Measure it.
Now
That's
here,
not-
I gotta
no,
be
you're
out, John.
not.
Hold on, Mallory. I'm with you on this, John.
Merci.
Saying measure it, I gotta be honest, isn't a measurement, right? And I know neither of you have at your disposal, these things, because you're not like
Sure, someone has measured
Like
it.
in my
Yeah.
toolbox, I have a level, and I could literally if you get I could literally go outside and it will show flat. Like, what are you talking about measurement?
hold on. What does a level measure?
The flatness?
If it's even.
Level does
even.
not measure flatness. A
The
level, it measures a horizontal point at one spot, just at one spot.
Okay, but
So-
if I go there and I walk 1,000, if I would walk 5,000 miles, I'm pretty sure at the other end of those 5,000 miles will still be flat. Like I could just drag it.
A level, whether whether the Earth is flat or a globe, the level when you go any amount of distance will still be level. Now, if you had a level that was long enough, right, a 70-mile long level, you potentially could identify that. The problem is at 70 miles, there's no material that's rigid enough.
If the Earth's flat, how do you explain hills?
Wait.
Explain hills then.
What are you talking about? There's hills on flat Earth. Like you
a
could.
bumpy earther here. All right, hold on a second. I got a question.
Wait. No, because now we're deflecting because even you said, Nicktoon, that he had to answer, and you guys just flipped questions on me.
Yeah, he didn't answer. I know.
He did not answer. I'm back to 75 points versus 1. Merci beaucoup.
Wait. John, do you have measurements?
I'm just going to ramble answers that don't make any sense and then finish my answers with a question. That's what I'm going to do from now on.
Okay, that's an interesting.
I remember one time I felt something and I felt like the Earth was round and I went with it for life because I felt it. It feels like everyone's lying to me and I felt like it was flat and I don't know.
Where did you see the curve?
Sometimes when I was a kid, I used to eat icicles from the rooftops and it felt round. What's your proof?
That was like really not it.
I gotta say, I've debated a lot of flat earthers, and John, that is right up there with some of their stuff. I love it. Thank you. Hold on a second. I have a question.
No one said like, oh, I just ate like a cream pop, and I was just like, I'm enjoying this.
There's a question for you, Mallory, from Angel Gamer.
Angel Gamer,
yes. She
okay.
says, if John put on a furry suit, showed his feet, and did a globe Earth wrap, would you swap sides?
Oh, I really don't know, man. It has to be real. He can't even fucking. Oh, sorry.
What
now
if,
I'm down to 74 points.
His
but
feet
this man
might
can't
be.
even give an answer.
His
let me
feet
just
might
say,
be
furries
fabulous.
And feet, shit, man, I would pay attention, no problem.
He might
but I'm
have
not
some
saying
fabulous.
I would flip, but I would definitely open my ears and eyes.
John, don't give away the farm here. Do not show your feet. Because you've got. I mean, number one, nobody wants to see it on this stream.
It's appropriate to show feet. Show it, bro.
Maybe you want to do a special video where you're wearing a furry suit.
Dude, this man can't even answer one question. This is Globetard 101.
All right, no, I'm gonna also look the other direction here, Mallory. You haven't either brought any evidence.
What
so
are you talking about?
You just said, kind of to summarize. I feel like it's flat. Is
but that was just one point. Yeah. You didn't even listen to the other things.
Like it looks flat.
Yeah, of course it looks flat. Yeah, and then you got it like to tie up with like how the government's been lying to us, how we've been deceived in all kinds of ways. We don't live right, but at the same time, like this like Jon Snow didn't even give like one thing. He didn't even rap. He didn't even say. He was just saying like he eats icicles.
So Mallory, you didn't either though. I gotta be right. We're just having fun here. Mallory, you didn't bring anything either. I just gotta say. So
I did bring that, so I got 74 points, and he only got 1.
Well, we were
throwing all those points away. Those points are gone, Mallory. Those useless.
No, I was taking them down. We swear down. I took.
All right,
I was playing fair.
Just a second here.
2 versus 1.
Just a second here. I've got something to say. So just a second. I'm gonna.
Got something.
All right. I am a. Oh, wait, hold on a second. I gotta get this right. This is for Kiros, not Kiros. Sorry, this is for Debate Shorties. Go sub to Debate Shorties here. Says he wants me to say this. I am a material girl. No, wait, that's not right. This is a material world, and I am a material girl.
Are you?
Nailed it. I'm not actually. That was just something that he wanted me to say for some reason. Stringer News 1 says she sure swears like Team Skeptic. Are you sure
all right.
You're not Team Skeptic?
Hey, can I ask you a question then? Okay, so this Red Bull thing, yeah, okay, it was a fisheye lens. But if they're claiming there's no space, then where did he go? He must have hit the dome.
What are you talking about?
The Red Bull guy that jumped from space and he parachuted.
Red Bull guy? Like, are you talking about like some commercial like
No, this is a
cartoon?
big thing. Buddy went up in a rocket or in an inflatable balloon and jumped from space with a parachute. It was live on TV. We all watched it.
He jumped from space with a parachute.
Yep. You should go watch it on YouTube. It's a good YouTube video.
It's a pretty commonly brought up thing by flat earthers.
I never heard of it.
Oh, okay.
Maybe you should bring up and show a little clip of it for the audience.
No, that's a copyright right there. Yeah.
Speaking of copyright, I emailed you the other video. I'm not sure if the copyright's gonna hit it or not.
Oh, all right. I'll have a look here.
Right. What about the dome? He should have hit the dome if he was going up that high.
Yeah, how high is the dome? I guess would be a good question.
It seems like pretty far up there. I really don't have measurements of the dome, but you could easily make it seem that you're near the top because we have that kind of technology to have some aircrafts to go that high to make it seem that, you know, that space is real. This is a fucking illusion, just to keep you on the things, to keep buying little toys and rocket ship beds and like freaking NASA swag that you guys wear so proudly. Like, I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of cringy as fuck. You know what I mean?
How high did he jump from?
John, you gotta be a little closer. A little closer.
How high did Buddy jump from? How high?
I don't know how high he jumped from. It was pretty high, but there have been balloons sent up by flat earthers that I think were higher, and they did film some curve with them.
Oh, and they must have been like, delete that quick. They're delete it.
The flat earther that did it, Dwayne Kellum, I got to give him credit. He identified that there was a curve on the horizon and still published the video. Wow. So props to him for that, I guess.
I wonder if actual, like, if there's like undeniable proof, I wonder if the flat earthers will still carry on this charade. I wonder if they're still carrying on.
Here.
Oh my god!
Here's a question, Mallory.
You try to talk trash to like flat earthers at the same time, like it's hard because my heart is like for the other things you stand up for, right? Like the Bill Gates song that you rapped out. And it almost like pains me that it's like you're spewing to me, you know,
how I feel.
You're making fun of flat earthers. Meanwhile, like I could like turn back and say the songs that you sang about Bill Gates, right? Like I could just spit it right back. I'm not going to because I'm all for it, but at the same time, it's mind baffling to say that like you're like FE blah blah blah. Meanwhile, you're like, all vaccines and 5 towers are wrong, blah blah blah. And then it's like, bruh, people, I'm sure you get a lot of heck for spewing that stuff as well. And it's like, prove it. How can you prove all kinds of things? What?
I don't need to prove the earth is
You
round.
don't need to prove it.
I don't need
so
to prove it.
how do you know it's true?
That it's round? Because I watched a guy jump from space.
No, I'm talking about your other conspiracies, Mr. Snow.
You asked a question, I answered it. That's what, you know what I mean? Like, I'm answering your question.
So you're singing about, let's see, COVID, 5G, vax manipulator, HW pedo rings, and you're singing it because the world is a globe. That doesn't make any sense.
Then make it make sense for me, Mallory. Make it make sense.
What?
Make it make sense for me. Explain it so I'll understand it.
That what?
Never mind. Just carry on.
I'm not.
Um,
Like you're not. You've been avoiding every single question that I've been bringing and deflecting. Like, what the hell is going on?
but Mallory,
I don't know, man.
don't be pointing that finger too strong there.
Answers.
Well, he's not. I gotta say, he's not really the premier debater here.
He isn't either, though.
Me either. I'm just a furry flirfette, just wanting to have a good time. But at the same time, if this man wants to like, you know,
I said I'm coming for the jugular.
Yeah, you said you're what? That's a little violent, but okay. So you want to like, but throw my freaking jugular, but at the same time, you're not even like, I'm trying to have an open conversation about you, about the things that you sing about Bill Gates, and why do you believe in it? And when I asked you that, all you said was the world is a globe. Like,
This is a flat earth debate, and I'm trying to stay on topic, Mallory.
it all ties in together.
How does it tie in together?
Yeah, explain
Because
that.
NASA, what's the website for NASA, my friend?
NASA.gov.
Gov.
Okay.
Gov. Government.
But what does
right?
that mean? What
They're
does that
part.
mean?
They're government.
So, like that's not
So,
that's
if they're
not
part of the-
evidence of the shape of the
See,
earth.
you
Is
can't
it?
even deny that, Jon Snow. They're part of the government for the
Hey,
things that
guys,
you're
man.
trying to fight for. So why are you denying flat Earth? It doesn't.
Mallory,
Boop, boop.
Mallory.
It doesn't make sense.
Mallory, you know why I'm denying it? Because look how mad you're getting over flat earth. I'm not mad at all. I'm laughing.
I am mad.
You're
I'm
angry.
I'm a passionate vocal. I'm French. We
She-
talk with emotion. It doesn't mean
That
deep down
is-
I'm like
and they-
reading.
yeah. All right, hold on a second, Mallory. This is perfect. Kuros for $5 says we don't need the government to measure the globe. So yeah, I measured it.
You went all around the world.
No, there's
Like,
other
you
ways
just
to
went
measure.
like
it.
boop,
Th-
boop, boop,
this
boop.
this
You
isn't
just like
Mallory, this isn't 5th grade, right? There's other ways to measure things than to take a tape measure around it, right? So,
Explain how you measured it, Toon?
the shape of the Earth was known long before NASA existed, long before the United States existed. Sorry, what was that, John?
Can you explain how you measured it?
How did I measure it? I measured the angle of the sun at both solstices and both equinoxes.
you
And
went to the sun
No,
without burning to a
measured,
crisp.
Mallory, I measured the angle to the sun at local solar noon from the same spot 4 times. On the same day, several other people all around the world did the same thing. And we then have a hypothesis that the Earth is flat, right? We're testing a hypothesis. That's how you do science. And so I measured the angle to the sun, and we know how far I was from the subsolar point, right? The point that's directly underneath the sun at that moment. So then we can triangulate and get the elevation of the sun as measured from my place with the hypothesis that the Earth is flat. Then my friend Muriel in Israel did the same thing. And he got a elevation of the sun if the Earth is flat. And it was a different elevation. Now, somebody else at a different spot, I think Tom Gronwald did it about 60 degrees north. He got a different elevation of the sun with the hypothesis that the Earth is flat. In fact, all
Hey,
of
Jon
us
Snow,
got, just a second.
are you understanding what he's saying?
Yeah, I am. Let him finish. I like
All
to
right.
hear it.
So all of us, by doing this measurement, that the math is covered in middle school in the United States. I don't know when it's covered in Canada, but middle schoolers do this math, right? And all of us got a different elevation when we hypothesized that the Earth is flat. So the sun can't be at this different elevation simultaneously. It doesn't work. Then we had a hypothesis that the Earth was a sphere and the sun was very far away. And if that's the case, then similar trigonometry, middle school level trigonometry, we use that to get the radius of the Earth from each of our different locations. we've had 4, 5, 6 different people on the same day do it, and all of us got the same number.
So you're saying, MC Toon, that you went in to find out if the Earth was flat with an open mind to really do some research yourself, and you debunked it yourself.
We falsified the flat Earth hypothesis, and we confirmed the globe Earth hypothesis with a radius that was consistent for all the measurements.
But you went into it. You went into it with an open mind, saying if the Earth's flat,
you have to do that to have a hypothesis. You need to remove your bias, and you write a hypothesis the proper way.
Okay.
So Jon Snow, did you understand what he said?
What did you understand what he said?
No, John, you can answer.
Wait, stop.
Well,
John, my question, stop deflect. Will there be ever a time that you
I'll
actually answer me? Like actually answer me?
Okay, I'll answer it. Not necessarily I did not understand all the signs, but what does it matter if I understood it or not? What MC what does it matter?
You're seriously like beside a glober that's been doing this for a while, right? And you're just like, yeah, Mallory, I'm just gonna smile and nod and not understand a thing. So even though I don't understand, the world is still a globe because I just trust other people, to spew facts and numbers by saying like, this angle is, I'm just gonna throw some squiggly math and say, yeah, that's correct because that just sounds smart. Meanwhile, you have no fucking idea. You're depending on me to say that the world is a globe. Come on, John.
Listen, you don't understand what he said either. So what is what it is.
I have no shame to saying that if it doesn't understand, the flat Earth, the world needs to live.
I'm not going to talk because I can't, because you always interrupt me. So I'm going to mute myself.
Oh, all right. While John calms down a little bit, let's. I got some more. RT96 says, "Wait, Mallory thinks aluminum is real? Shill."
What?
Yeah, aluminum. And I think
that's how I keep my leftovers or put it on a pan so I could bake some cookies and such.
Yeah, and you think it's real?
Okay, so basically, I'm gonna answer.
Hold on, John. Indie Tiger says polar bears will save us from the penguin army because they are polar opposites. Oh dear, polar bears are on the north and penguins are on the south. They actually never are. Anyway, Mike, let's see. The Sun Express says, "Hey, furry girl, why is the Earth not allowed to be spherical?"
What do you mean not allowed to be circle?
Yeah, why could it not be? Why would it not be? Why would it not be spherical?
Because it's not. Not
really.
Great answer.
It's not very.
Because it's not. I don't know.
Hey, MC2, can I ask you a question?
Sure.
And this is fair, okay? Everything she's claiming I am about just trusting people and she's doing the same thing by just trusting whatever other people are saying. So
but I don't watch YouTube videos. That's one thing you guys don't get.
Hypocrite.
I don't even have the internet bandwidth to sit there and watch FE videos.
You're trusting
I
people
go through with my senses and what I find that's most logical. Don't tell me because robots and made up man shit's telling you that the world is globe that I'm going to believe it. Bitch, please. The NASA website is part of the government. The government is leaked to be corruption. There has been moments where the government had confessed that they played us as humans. So why do you not think it's possible that the world is flat? Come on, man.
Mallory, can I ask you, have you ever in your life lied?
Pardon?
Have you ever in your life lied?
Yeah.
Okay.
Everyone has.
So now, should everything you say be completely dismissed because at some point in the past you lied?
No.
Okay.
But you're taking one person out of the government that actually it's me saying someone's oh yeah, I don't know what I would lie about, but I would try to do it gently. You're trying to say the government is compared to one single person, but at the same time they're the ones that plays with people and supports like all kinds of weird corruption, and doesn't stop like all these crimes, and it just goes on, and that we should be
But-
living a lot better.
But
So
why? It's kind of an arbitrary thing. If you take everything from NASA to be a lie, then if NASA says the Earth is a sphere, why not think the Earth is a banana?
what?
Well, why not think the Earth is a banana?
That's just silly. There's
Well-
actually a Facebook group that we had, like,
Well, yeah,
that the world is a banana, but we
yeah.
changed it to a bar. It's actually quite fun.
It's a joke, but
Yeah.
why, if you're gonna say everything NASA says is a lie, then why is the default flat? Why not banana? Why not tetrahedron? Why not dodecahedron? Why not a
Well,
cube?
Well, banana is kind of ridiculous.
I mean, I think flat is kind of ridiculous. So why
Why?
that arbitrary, I feel like something is ridiculous, therefore it's not the valid one, and the other one that I think is I feel is less ridiculous, is the one that's definitely the super woke truth. Right? And now you don't distrust everything that the government says.
I'm pretty skeptic about whatever the government says, and I try to question and see like if there's any relevance or patterns that's happening
So
from it.
the government has recommends that you take vitamin C. Do you think that that's a lie?
Well, vitamin C is important. I got vitamin C
Okay,
powder with me.
So, but the government recommends that you take it. So, is that a lie?
No.
Okay, so not everything the government says
But
is a
like
lie.
you know what's weird though? Like let's say the government all of a sudden, like you'll see that like if they push, hey, you guys need to buy some vitamin C powder. I would be a little skeptic. I
But
would
they-
try to find different
they
alternatives to
do-
get vitamin C inside me instead of
but they
like
do
buying the
recommend-
vitamin C from the pharma.
Yeah,
You
but
can't trust pharma at all.
Forget that. The
Let's
government
not forget it because
the
pharma
government
is actually pretty evil.
That's a different thing here. The government recommends that you take vitamin C, and you agree with that, right? But the government lies. So which one is it? Government tells the truth. Government lies.
You're
Which is
taking like vitamin C because it's like so easy to agree on because
Absolutely,
it's actually good. Like
Absolutely.
that's a ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Pardon?
He was saying that you're
The
deflecting.
question, she's deflecting. She's not answering the question.
Yeah. And so,
You're not even in this conversation, bud.
so
Either have
Like
the
you've
ones that
been
you dump
avoiding
into.
every single thing, and you're just like sitting back and then being like,
so
well,
this is a
like
good.
you haven't said.
All right, here's a good question from.
Ooh, I muted myself. Like
Yeah, very
I
good.
bleeped
Here's a good
myself.
question.
I did not swear.
Mallory.
I'm
Mallory.
proud of myself on that.
Skepticism
Hi,
is.
Eddie.
Hold on. Skepticism is not denial. They're different, right? So you could be skeptical and then go check to see if something is correct, right? But denial is just, it's not the same. So be skeptical of everything the government says. Fine.
Absolutely.
That's super.
Question everything.
And then
There's
go
freaking motive
check,
behind
and
it.
then go check. And when
Yeah.
you find evidence for something, even if it is something that agrees with the government, like vitamin C, then say, you know what? I checked it. It's good, right? I'm not going to deny it just because the government says it.
No, I
Right?
question everything. I look
Absolutely.
for it
And-
and I
and then-
actually see if there's like a pattern. Because you know what's weird? It's like, okay, let's take around this pandemic. Okay, this
That's the
COVID.
one. Yep.
How do you say that word?
Epidemic. Epidemic.
Pandemic. Okay, whatever. I'm just gonna
Impediment?
I'm just gonna skip it. So here it is, right? We're in Canada. I don't know how it is in like your end, Mister, but so here's the thing. On Christmas, the premier our government was saying like Christmas time, everyone is banned. You got to stay home. It's the rules. Don't do anything, right? So everyone was like on an upward. Next thing you know, it's like they changed it to like, well, if you are living alone, you can join another family, and then it alterates and stuff like that. Like they're just fucking playing with us. Like, how can you not see that when they're doing these kinds of things, they're just kind of testing us? Like I'm so Yeah, somebody said scamademic.
Just say it.
I
Just say,
that I actually like that.
epidemic.
That makes a lot more sense. Like you're what?
Just say epidemic. That's fine.
I can't even say that word.
What word?
Epidemic.
That's right.
Okay.
Close enough.
All right. So whatever. But I'm just saying, like, that's not the flapping point. The flapping point is like you got the government telling you all these kinds of things and restrictions and stuff, and you're like, okay, but the next minute, like, no, the next day, like, no, you're allowed to do this, and then like a week later, it's like, oh no, but this is fine. Like, they're just freaking toying with us. So why not go through the biggest scale of it all, saying like, yeah, the world is flat. Wake the F up. We're being played and we're slaves. Just crush the globes. Lies.
What if the flat earthers are playing you?
Why?
What?
Therefore,
all right. Let me. That was a rhetorical. It is. All right, let me move on to this here.
Okay.
Mike Billars says this one time, I accidentally went around a roundabout 3 times in a row, but that event still made more sense to me than this debate. So there you go, Mike Billars. Thank you for that. Now, Generally Shady thinks that Mallory, you are Pupina Stewart on YouTube. Is that true?
I only speak American. No,
you speak French. Come on.
Yeah. I only speak French Canadian. Franglais, vraiment.
Now, if you went to France, would the Frenchies there be like, you don't speak, I can't even say it in a French accent. Yeah. You don't speak our Frenchy version of French.
What is this? Your French is terrible. Get out.
There you go.
It'd be very different.
John is prepping a rap here while we're look at that. He's just going,
Are you gonna come up with a rap, John, please?
I'd love that.
That's all I wanted.
Well, I feel like it would be good, but I don't feel like I should because I'm feeling sick. I'm going on my feelings.
That's true.
I'm going on how I feel.
John is not perfect, not 100% tonight. So
man,
no, but you know what? I still came on.
You really disappointed me.
I came on for Toons fans because they love me and I love you guys. So
there it is. Let's see. Earth is Life for $5 says evidence for the globe is observations that don't match a flat Earth, like lunar eclipse, for example. What about that, Mallory? What about what Mallory? What do you think about the pictures from the 70s of the Earth from space?
I haven't really paid attention. I'm not really big in the 70s. Like they had like cool rock music and stuff, but their hair and their clothes wasn't really my thing. So I don't really pay attention to like things from the 70s.
Makes sense. I believe it.
I don't know if really not liking their hair is a good reason to refute a photograph of the Earth from space.
That's it. I'm a flat
I never seen a photograph from the 70s.
You convinced me. I'm joining your side. I'm a flat earther. Got me.
Oh my gosh. That's so funny.
I'm in, guys.
Note that. What time? Like I don't even. There's no timestamp. He just said he's joining FE. Merci beaucoup. Bonne nuit.
There's no timestamp. It was 1 hour and 18 minutes.
1 hour and 18 minutes. He said that he was flat Earth.
That might have been sarcasm. I'm just guessing.
Canada,
oh my gosh.
Our home of native land.
Our home and native land. Why
yeah,
am I correcting you on your national anthem?
Hey, you think the flat earthers are going to go down with this ship? You think they're going to go right down with it, like straight down? You think they're going to keep going with it afterwards?
After like, here's the thing. Once enough people have been to space that everybody kind of knows somebody. Yeah. Then somebody comes up to a person who's like, dude, did you know the Earth is flat? And be like, well, my uncle just came back from space yesterday, so you can go away. Yeah, it's coming soon, I think. Yes. There's Blue Origin.
But you know what's weird? Like,
there's three companies. There's 3 companies, Mallory. There's 3 companies right now that are planning to bring people to civilians to space in the next year. So if you had a chance, Mallory, somebody said you want a ticket to go to space. What would you?
I wouldn't trust it one bit because first you have to go through a training. I'm sure you have to take some needles and shots because you're going through space. Next thing you know, it's like just going to be like a simulation thinking like you don't think you remember like those like back in the 80s or like early 90s
No, I didn't like the hair back then, so no, I don't remember any of that.
So I'm in the 80s. Come on, mullets were like a thing, bro. Come on, man. Everyone looks cool in a mullet most of the time and rocking that stash. Damn, son, in those short jeans.
Bro, they're gonna call it a simulation if people go to space. The flat earthers are gonna say no, it's a simulation.
It is a simulation though. They were even had like video games and shit where like you pop in and it moves and you're like, oh yeah, right. And then they brought in these like virtual things, and then even like Elon Musk was like, man, it's possible that we could be living in a simulation. Whatever. Yeah. What?
Elon. Mallory, were you alive in the 90s? Somebody's wondering.
Yeah.
Okay. There you go.
But I'm just saying, like, it's pretty possible. Like, we have the technology that you could just sit and strap on, buy that amusement park. Like, it's like you can't even like the money that goes in and the profit they get, and then every time that like sorry, somebody said that mullet should stay in the 80s. Hey, Mr. Reese, get out of here.
Bring back the mullet.
The mullets came back for a while because of the COVID and people had to do up their own haircuts, and some of them were actually pretty good.
So Mallory,
I just got distracted. I don't even know what I was talking about. What?
If you're saying that there's a simulation for going to space, that would mean this whole Earth is a simulation. We're in a simulation now. If that's the case.
I think Mallory, maybe I could clarify. Mallory thinks that somebody that might take a trip to space as a civilian would be subjected to some sort of simulation.
Absolutely. It's just an amusement park for adults who collect rocket ships and globes and NASA shirts. Those are the space nerds are like, oh yeah, son, let's spend our money, go to space and get ourselves a ticket. Like it's just so freaking ridiculous.
I don't know why this nerd hate is coming out here.
I got no hate for nerds, man. That's adorable as shit. But I'm still gonna call you little nerdies. Okay, just own it. There's nothing wrong with it.
Well, if they have the technology to create a simulation, then we're already in one. Really, if they have the technology to make one, then we're already in one.
All right.
Shit, McToon just did like a Rubik's Cube right in front of us. I have never. It was
a simulation.
I didn't even see the beginning.
My people are asking if
was
my
it really
fan
really rabbled? Like, was it really scrambled?
Yeah, I'll do it again. People are asking if my fan is on. My fan is on. What are you talking about?
Oh, my fan is on.
No, my computer's not overheating. It's less than 100 degrees Celsius. Oh, because maybe they're seeing buffering. Yeah, I got no buffering. I'm sending out. All right, let me.
My fan's pretty close to me. It's pretty warm in Canada right now.
I don't hear any fan on your side. Let me read a couple things here. Justin Nicholson for $1 Canadian has no message on that. Thank you very much, Justin. Throw the dwarf of the House of Torg says, I think to you, Mallory, says you should worship the Viking gods. Their text definitely says the Earth is flat. What do you think? You want to switch?
I have no idea. I watched a bit of the show The Vikings and it was kind of interesting, but I
almost puked at one point.
Really?
Yeah, when they're about to go into battle and they had that little bin of stuff and the one guy, like, he washes his face, rinses his mouth, spits in it, snags in it, passes it to I'm getting sick right now. Passes it to the next guy. Oh, I can't talk about it. Oh my gosh.
What are you talking about? They're just washing hair in a tub? Is that?
And then they bring it in their mouth and spit it out, and then they pass it to the next guy who does the same thing.
You don't like that?
Oh, that's
you don't
so
like
gross.
Spit washing?
Oh, gross. Stop. I can't. Nope.
Vanilla spotted.
Oh, my goodness. Vanilla?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I got the beaver. All right. Hold on. Actual socialist trash, says Team Skeptic. This is the best joke. Keep it going. I think that's for you, Mallory.
What did he say?
This is the best joke. Keep it going.
Best joke.
Yeah, Team Skeptic. This is the best joke. Keep it going. And where is Team? I sent him the invite. He'll be here soon. Caucasian Sensation says the
That's
hippie.
a neat name.
Yeah.
Caucasian Sensation.
That is.
Yeah, it's a nice ring to it.
That's how he's introduced when he enters the octagon. The hippie mentality of uniting against the Globe supporters is silly.
How is it silly?
Sure, you have a nice voice,
Uh,
but you're very wrong.
wow.
I think that's for you, John. No, I'm sorry. That's for Mallory.
That was for John. I agree. You're wrong, bro.
All right. Justin, with the last name that's Greek and I can't pronounce it. I'm sorry, Justin. Can you tell me the right way to pronounce it? Just email it to me or something. Says gravity seeks the lowest potential kinetic energy. That's why rivers don't flow up in elevation. The lowest distance in 3 dimensions, that is equidistant, is a sphere. Shortest distances are geodesic. You catch that?
I couldn't even repeat that if I even like read it out loud.
That's science, right? And that's he's talking partially including talk about the laws of thermodynamics and how it's a kind of a little more complicated way of saying gravity would collapse a flat earth into a sphere almost instantly.
You know, it doesn't really make sense to have like a super round, like bouncy looking like jawbreaker ball floating into space, because let's say if you're traveling how fast you know it doesn't matter how fast you're going, like how fast we're going, like, so you guys think that we're just flying across the universe, right? Meanwhile, all the stars are still the same. Like the second day, like I know you spoke a little about it, but here I am. And so, but the main point is like you got a circle, right? Like when you throw a circular rock into the ocean, after a while, these rocks turn like thin, right? Like they go flat. So you could skip rocks, right? Like there's no denying that these rocks.
I think that's keep going.
Just stay with me, man.
Right,
just stay with me for a second.
I'm with you all the way. I'm with you all the way.
Thank you. Merci. I don't even know where Jon Snow is, but anyways, so you got a rock and you like throw it in the water and it becomes flat. So put that in your mind. So now you take the globe and you're going through space, right? And there's like all kinds of shit flowing. Well, how does it even stay round? It doesn't make sense at all that like you got a thing floating and it's still circular. Like what is you guys think that the world is made out of? Like
dirt and
Hey, Mallory.
Like it doesn't make sense.
What's that, John? What's the Earth made out of?
Back.
That's
wow,
that
he
hot
tapped out
stuff.
for a long
Listen,
time.
I'm gonna say magma one time, but I want to make something clear. Can I just talk for 1 second, Mallory? I've come to the conclusion that I might have been a little bit, maybe too much, but I want to explain that I've been playing this online Big Brother game and it has me on edge. So if I've been rude or anything, Mallory, I'm truly sorry. I'm not trying to be like that, but I'm sorry. So God love you.
Oh, that was like super Canadian and like super nice. Well, super cool, John. You're actually not bad.
Sorry, I realize I might have been getting a little bit much, but sometimes I'm just
I can
really
handle
excited
it.
and I get excited. So I'm sorry if it comes off.
No, we're good peeps, man. We're good peeps.
Man, that is so Canadian. I love you guys.
There's like an error that's like happening. Like, are we back on live? Like, what's the deal here?
I don't know.
The stream just got crapped down on me. Oh,
let me see.
I don't even know if we're back. Are we back live?
I think, yeah. People saw it.
Oh,
people are responding to that touchy the heart-wrenching, not wrenching, heartwarming, the heartwarming interaction there.
We're on.
Yeah, Eddie Reese says group hug.
That's
Quantum
right.
Degreaser says totally Canadian A. So yes. All right, let me catch up here. So let's try to rush through get through these a little bit here. Mike Billars for $5 says, you know why the Proclaimers chose 500 miles in that song, right? That song, Mallory, you sang earlier. I would
Huh?
walk. I would walk
Yeah.
That's
five
the whole world.
something 500 miles.
Yeah.
That one. I would walk 500 miles. The reason why they chose 500 miles in that song is because I would walk 805 kilometers just doesn't roll off the tongue as well.
Okay.
There
That's
you
actually
go.
okay.
All right. Justin, Greek last name. Gravity. Oh my gosh. I'm way behind. Gravity gets squirrely also. Put yourself in a box. Have the box free fall inside a gravitational well, and the reference frame of the person in the box experiences 0 Gs, even though there is a field. What do you think of that, Mallory?
Makes sense.
Oh, that was for me?
Yeah.
I wasn't paying attention at all.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
I'll read it again quick.
Okay.
All right. Gravity gets squirrely also. Put yourself in a box. Have the box free fall inside a gravitational well, and the reference frame of the person in the box experiences 0 Gs, even though there is a field.
So you want me to be in a box with a squirrel and drop it?
I don't think there's any squirrels involved, actually.
I thought you said there was a squirrel involved in the
Yeah,
beginning.
definitely.
What was that word
There's
that you said?
squirrely. Yep. Gravity gets squirrely. So yes,
Oh.
I'm pretty sure that's. But let's go with that. So what they have an airplane you can ride in, and they call it the Vomit Comet, and I'm sure there's a squirrel in there with you, where you do experience 0 G for like 30 seconds or something like that. So all right. And the squirrel loves it too. And if the squirrel pukes, it's kind of a nutty puke. So Charlie Welch says she isn't into learning. 37 years old. Psh. I don't know.
I don't know. I try to keep an open mind, but like Jon Snow over here, I thought I would be like, getting learned, and he didn't even bring anything on the table, which is kind of sad.
Well, to be honest, I'm really only here for comedic entertainment, really. To be
It
fair.
is
Wow.
that is one of his skills. Everybody has their skill, right?
I'm trying to be serials over here.
I like to be serious.
I lost
too.
my lighter. Hold on.
Okay. This one, ooh. Are you back, Mallory?
I'm still here.
Yeah,
I'm
you're
just
like,
trying
okay.
to. I think somebody stole my lighter.
Probably. Yeah.
On camera.
Was it Coach Jack? Coach Jack is known to steal lighters.
I dare you to come on camera, Mallory.
Ooh. That would solve the Team Skeptic Mallory conundrum.
Yeah, no.
I dare you.
No.
No, John. Listen to that. You got
Why?
a hard no. All right, Stringer News 1. This is I don't know how you're gonna get out of this one, Mallory. He says cookies are flat, but explain cupcakes. Checkmate.
Cupcakes are like the lower tier of whatever that is. No one likes
Um,
cupcakes.
What about cake pops? Huh?
Cake pops are actually not bad. I
There you
had
go.
one. I had it twice, and I was like, "Damn, this good."
It's like $17 for one bite of cake.
Of the creamiest forbidden cake.
Professor Phil Bell says, Mallory, you're too young to be smoking.
I just like sneak it once in a while.
How old
Nobody
were you when you
knows.
started smoking, Mallory?
Elementary school maybe. Like I was hiding in the back, just puffing away like a Frenchie, going
Like a
down back
Frenchie.
neck, and just like being
Oh my
skeptical
gosh.
of the school system. I give teachers a real hard time.
Oh dear. Sorry, teachers.
Yeah.
The Sun Express says, hey Mallory, NASA is bad because it has a .gov URL. What about food
Yeah.
stamps? Are food stamps bad? That's
Food stamps.
Yeah, there's a government program for food stamps. Is that bad?
That's like America that has food stamps.
Yes.
I'm not even too sure how that works, to be honest.
Well, it's a government entity that gives money to buy food to people that don't have money to buy food. Is that bad? It's from the government.
Well, it's helping the people.
Okay, but
got
it's
it,
from
like-
but it's from the government. Their website ends with .gov.
Yeah. They do good
You
things,
see the
but at the
mismatch,
same
right?
time,
There's a
but it-
mismatch.
yeah, but oh my god, because they have like a welfare system, which the welfare system is so fucking like it's so broken. It's like a dead trap. Like I feel for the people who are on that system and stuff like that. Like did you know like during COVID, like I looked up where like a lot of the secondhand stores, even the women's shelters, the homeless shelters, and all kinds of even some food banks restricted to receive donations, and some of them even closed. Like kudos whoever's at the bottom and going through this this pandemic. Like
That's
I
the one.
feel for you. I hate that word. I apologize.
All right. Yeah, let's get back to this here.
What? See, you have no feelings for the poor? Is that what you're like?
I do. My point was just about it's not necessarily bad.
But it's not. Even though they're just, it's like just a crutch. They'll do some good stuff, but overall, if you look at the bigger picture,
there's a bit of a mismatch. That's fine. But so Social Security,
mismatch.
Social Security is a government department as well. This is the United States thing, as is NASA, and the U.S. military as well. Ditto the Environmental Protection Agency and the Forest Service. Are they all bad in line because they all have a .gov on their URL? You're picking and choosing for no real reason, right? It's just kind of arbitrary, but there we go. All right. Don't need you already had a response.
Because they have like some good shit.
Where's my questions at?
Yeah, people. Well, there's my mom.
I have been asking you questions and you haven't even answered one.
My mom likes my mom bakes cakes. Has a question for you in a little bit here, so we gotta go. Actual Socialist Trash says, "What's your best solve time?" 2 minutes 45 seconds for me. So my best time is just under a minute. It's been a while since I've done it. I don't try to do it fast.
Damn, son.
So I will mix it up though. Stringer News 1 says, "Wait, Mallory's Canadian and she doesn't know that NASA isn't her government." Yes, did you know that, Mallory?
Well, I heard from another person that NASA is not part of Canada, and I'm just gonna. And I even said on the stream that I said I am so glad that our money is not going to fucking NASA and space.
But you have you do
like,
have.
I am. That is like the one ship to be proud of.
You do have a space agency, Mallory.
We do.
Oh my gosh. You do.
Interesting, but it's not NASA.
It's not as awesome
Canada
as NASA.
Has
right?
Oh, that was so American.
Of course,
it's not as good as NASA.
That's right.
Mate, Canada.
What's the one called?
What's that?
Burgerland, bad.
What's the Canadian
Come
one?
on, America. Please.
I don't
Canada's
know.
top.
I think it's CSA, Canadian Space Agency.
America is like Canada's underwear.
Come on, Canada's America's hat. We're, if anything,
no,
yeah.
You guys are our underwear.
And Florida is America's. Never mind.
See, that's why it fits with the underwear, broskies.
No, I don't know. I shouldn't have said that. I totally.
Yeah, I'll look up CSA. I'll look that into. I actually never knew. I just thought.
Yeah, lots of countries
I hope our
have.
money's not going there.
Well, it is.
Yeah, and they're all freaking tied with like corrupt fucking America. You guys ruined so much.
You're a little bitter. Come on. We're awesome.
We
have the biggest mall in the world.
What is it bigger than the mall that? Oh, you're shaking your head. Okay. I've never been to the mall. Is it Alberta or?
It's in Edmonton. For a while, Edmonton had the biggest mall. Then we built the one here that wasn't as big, but we get all the tourists because America, right?
That's why when you guys travel overseas, you guys have to like put a little Canadian patch to. I've heard this. I don't know. Yes, I've heard this from many Americans that when they travel to other countries, they put a little Canadian flag to just show like we're nice peeps.
I think I think you're. No, I'm kidding. I've heard that too. I have. All right, cinnamon control.
There, see, I told you.
I cannot deny. I have heard that. Cinnamon control for $5 says this debate is wacky. I agree.
I've been
Wacky
to some
to
wacky
backy.
debates.
Oh my gosh. TNT Tyler for 5 Canadian says, I showed this stream to my therapist and now we're both looking for a new therapist.
Nice.
All right. Oh, Stringer News 1 says, sometimes you feel like a nut. What's that? Oh, is that about the squirrel?
That was to Jon Snow.
I don't know. Mike 71. Ooh, see, this is for John. Says
No.
the
Yeah, let's hear it. Let's hear it.
Oh, well, you're not gonna like it because it's to both of you.
Oh shit.
He says
Mute it.
he says the debate of dumb versus dumber. You two can argue about which one is dumber.
I think we could just say people from Nova Scotia is the dumbest one.
Oh man.
If it makes
The
you feel
dumber-
better,
Shots fired.
Mallory, if it
Shots
makes you
fired.
feel better, I'll be the dumber one, all right?
Oh, my mom bakes cakes. I'm
Claim.
working on it. Let's see. All right. Stuart Christmas. Did you know that one of the people in Dumb and Dumber has the last name of Christmas? Anyway, says I just got my second COVID-19 shot. Not sure if this is real or hallucinogenic side effect. Either way, it's trippy AF. This is indeed real.
There you go.
Simulation, eh?
Yeah. It's you did not just get your wisdom teeth out where you could legitimately say, is this the real world? A Caucasian sensation to Mallory says, why is she talking like a baby? I think that's how she talks. I think people find it endearing. If you find it endearing.
It's really
if
weird that
you
people comment on my like speech because like does anyone ever be aware that you could have like what's that word, borderline personality, multiple personality disorder, and it just like comes and goes, like shut
could be
up.
Sometimes she sounds like this, sometimes she sounds like Team Skeptic. I'm kidding. He's going to be on here in a short time here. I didn't finish and I'm already getting ones. If you find it endearing, give a 1, and if you find it not endearing, give a 2 in the chat. There we go. 1 vote each.
Man, that's cruel, man.
No, we've got a 1 already. We've got a 1 already.
Don't
We've
forget,
got a
everybody
3.
watching, make sure you hit the like button. It helps.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, click on the like button. I just want to say hi, haters. Man, the negativity people.
I think
Man, I'm gonna send you some
your merch.
love
Dude, you
and
got
some
the merch.
hugs. Come on, man. Why you guys so bitter?
Dude, you got
But
some
I
merch?
just want to say hi to like all the people that I do get along with. So, bonjour.
Where's the merch drop?
some people are getting error messages. They're saying I can't do anything about it. I'm streaming out at 6,000 kilobit.
Jordan, stop.
I have. Oh my goodness, Jordan's got something for you.
Yeah.
Well, he did 1. He
He
was the
just,
first.
like-
He said 1 at first. So,
Come on, John.
So people, so you know,
I mean,
I
come
have
on, fucking Jordan.
I have a
come
ping.
on.
Hold on. I have a ping going, and I'm watching my upload. I've got no interruptions, so I cannot control anything past that. So if you're buffering, it's blame it on YouTube. So all right, I've got to get this. Quiddy says, eat a piece of jerky, prove it's a ball. Oh dear. So in case you're wondering, was it 2 weeks ago? Yeah, 2 weeks ago it was. Angel Gamer sent me some Rocky Mountain oyster jerky, which you might know as this is a ball. And as once, yeah, so no, I cannot eat that. I would throw up. It was so bad. Eddie Reese says, screw mullets, let's make monocles and top hats a thing again. Yes.
I love a dude wearing like a 3-piece suit
And a monocle?
has like, oh yeah, man, that is just styling.
I have a video with somebody with a monocle on 5G addressing Mark Steele's from back in like November, maybe. Pretty fun. Go find that. All right. Eddie Reese says, screw mullets. Oh, I already got that. String News 1 says, and spats. Can't have monocles and top hats without spats. John, what are spats?
A spat? No idea. No clue. I'm gonna plead the fifth.
Plead. You're in Canada. You don't have the fifth to
Spat.
plead.
So a spat would have to be like a hat and something mixed. No.
No, it's on your shoes. It covers your laces.
Oh, okay.
There it is. Often white. All right, here is My Mum Bakes Cakes. We've been waiting for this one. For $5 Australian dollars, is Jon Snow knows nothing, but Mallory knows even less. Oh,
Oof.
shots
That wasn't a
fired.
question.
That was not a question. But
who said this?
that's My Mum Bakes Cakes.
My mom bakes cakes.
Yeah, you both get to respond to that. Go ahead.
I don't know. I find that like username kind of cute though, but damn son.
If I had $1 for every time I heard that, I'd be rich.
Really?
I hear that a lot too.
People tell me every time I make a post on Facebook, they're like, "You know nothing, Jon Snow," and I'm like, "Yep."
All right, and Mallory, this is on point here. This is on fleek. You could say NASA invented.
Fleek was such a boomer thing to say. That is so long time ago. You gotta say it's based.
I am quoting. Impractical Jokers, please.
Okay.
All right, Indie Tiger says NASA invented LASIK.
I don't even know what's LASIK.
That would be a surgery on your eyes so that you don't need glasses anymore. NASA invented LASIK. What do you think of that?
I don't. It's pretty neat, but at the same time, it's sketchy as shit, man. You're like locked into like a thing, and you gotta trust the laser. Like, what are they putting in there?
Millions of people have had it. All right, NASA invented insulin pumps. What do you think of that?
Insulin pumps?
Yeah, for people that are diabetic.
So they did some good stuff.
Mm-hmm. NASA invented microwave ovens. What do you think of that?
Microwave ovens are actually not that great. Like, I try not to use it at all. It's actually not good for you.
Some people say that, yeah. I don't. Full disclosure, we haven't had one in our house for quite a few years. It broke. We got rid of it. Haven't replaced it.
Yeah.
How about this? NASA invented CAT scans. What do you think of that?
CAT scans?
Yes, it has nothing to do with actual felines.
That has nothing to do with what? So you're saying that they invented CAT scans, but it has nothing to do with cats. So what are they scanning?
Sometimes it's called a CT scan. You know what MRIs are, right? They use a magnet to like see your soft tissues. CAT scans is a different way of doing it to see different types of tissues. My kid was running, fell, broke his fall with his face, and we needed to get a CAT scan to see if his bones and stuff were broken. They were not, but his face was swollen for a while. Poor guy. CAT scan. NASA invented baby formula. What do you think of that?
So they did good things. It doesn't overcome the evil that they've done, though.
But what evil have they done?
Lies and deceit and control.
But where? But what?
To all of us.
Feelings. We're going by feelings.
So what are you talking about? Feelings? You talk about like 5G and COVID and like all kinds of stuff. Like, come on, you know this.
I need to correct something here. I don't know the list of things that Indie Tiger said, whether or not they were invented by NASA or not. I just read them. But now Peter G says that microwaves were invented a decade before NASA was created. So, oh dear. I'm gonna have to get
this stream is like,
this is wacky,
getting really
right.
bad.
Hold on a second. I need to get
the internet cannot handle 2 Canadians in a room.
Okay, I'm pulling my desk right here, pulling this out of my desk to read this one from Actual Socialist Trash that says MT Toon has a bag of testicles in his desk, which he calls Dr. Ball.
And you ate that.
I ate some of it. It was so gross.
Eddie had paid for like
gross.
A super chat, and I didn't know what it was.
Eddie?
Yeah, Eddie Reese.
Eddie.
I want to say hi to Kiriam, hi to Toasted, and hi to like, I don't know. I'm like skipping. I just want to say F you quitties. Hi Punchy.
Punchy wants to come in. Are you good with
Hi,
that?
Jordan Sweet.
Are you
I
good
don't know
with
that-
with Punchy?
Yeah, he's another freaking Canadian
Yeah.
coming from the hoax land
Me
of
too.
like Manitoba. That Winnipeg is a hoax.
All right, John, what are you saying?
Can I get a one moment to plug my new song? Get everyone to go check it.
Yes. Let's
Yes.
let's hear it.
Everybody, I just dropped a new song called Change. It's my first song since my new album. So I'd appreciate if you went and checked it out, left a comment, maybe subscribe to my channel. Toon put the link in the description. I would really appreciate it. Thank you.
I really like that song. That's a great
What
song.
song?
It's called
Change.
Thank you.
Oh, I actually did listen to it. I actually really did like it, and I did hit subscribe.
Thank you. Thank you.
And I just want to
Very
say
nice.
hi to Why
Oh.
Kikamoo Cow. That's a wild name.
All right.
Quitties,
Oh my
get out of
goodness.
here.
All that. So my mom bakes cakes. Did a super chat and asked because it was at the end and I took a while to get to it. And then while the stream was jittery was when I read it. And so I need to read it again so that my mom bakes cakes can enjoy me reading it again. I'm sorry, you two. Let me
Can I
find
read it for her? Can I read it out loud? I have it in my head. I know it off by heart.
All right, go ahead.
What's her name again?
My mom bakes cakes.
My mom bakes cakes said, Jon Snow, you know nothing.
Dun,
Love you.
dun, dun.
Don't you got my
I
new
want to
song?
say this. I want to say hi to Jasper and okay, I'm good.
Hold on. But Mallory knows even less. I got to read the whole thing.
Wait, no, that was
There we
from
go.
another one, but
No,
then
that
that
was
was a
from-
new one. So we're going with the and hi, Mr. Judge Dredd, and 44 is in the house. Bonjour,
Who's-
Mister.
Who's 44?
He appeared on TFTV. He has like a great channel too.
Okay. All right.
You
My
like-
mom bakes cakes. Did you get it this time? So all right. I sent it to Team and to Punchy. I'm sure Team will be in here shortly. There,
Hey,
oh,
Punchy.
Christmas.
there's
I just want to
Punchy.
say just a few sips, bro. Hey, Toaster, you're my favorite.
There we go. We've got Punchy on screen here. How you doing, Punchy?
I'm good. I was gonna say, this has by far been one of the most interesting conversations I've ever heard in my life. So, thank you for that. It's been quite ridiculous and hilarious at the same time.
Ridiculous.
Mhm.
This is coming from a person that showed an open road, and
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna quote Parrot Bunny
Showed an
is flat
open road.
as fuck
Yeah.
unparrotized. And
Dude,
he
I'm gonna
said
take a tea break.
All right.
NASA chill whistleblower saying that Punchy did say flat as fuck and showed a picture of like flatlands.
Yeah. So earlier today, because I knew this was going on, and I was driving on the highway, and where I live in southern Manitoba, it's flat as F. That is very true. It does not mean the earth is flat, but there's like no bumps or anything. So I took a picture and I was like, hey, use this as some of your evidence.
You're coaching her.
Yeah.
Coaching is
Q-
one picture. The dude
QE
lives.
QE's gonna be so mad. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. All right. TNT Tyler for 10 Canadian dollars says feelings aren't facts except when they come from a flat earther. Alexa, please. Oh, hold on a second. No, nothing, Alexa. Sorry. Hold on. No, stop, Alexa. No. No. All right. So, I forgot to press the button. I'll say it now. Alexa, please cancel the subscription to my eyes and ears. This is the worst thing I've seen in the last 6 or 7 minutes.
Oof.
Oh.
We got like 3 Canadians up
I
in
know.
here. It's kind of neat because we're all from different provinces going into one. But let me just say, Ontario's #1.
Listen, I come onto these shows to be the laughing of the joke of the show, right? So Mallory, you're not going to be the joke of this show. I'm
Yeah,
telling
you can't.
What? I'm not even
Upstage him.
trying. You lost the debate.
We'll see about that.
3 Globers, 1 furry Flurfette.
I
Like,
gotta
come on.
say,
that is just cheap.
I asked you if you wanted to have a flat earther on your side, and you said no.
Yeah, I'm pretty
So-
sure Flunchy agreed.
Flunchy is
agreed to come on. But you know what?
no.
I told him that you didn't want him
No.
there, and he got really upset.
He-
and now he's like, yeah, he was
Flunchy
crying.
cried. Yeah, Flunchy was
Crying.
crying.
And now he's giving his goldfish a bath or something. I don't know what he's doing. He's doing something over there.
Oh, hold on a second. Alexa, play Sound of Silence by Simon and Garfunkel.
Wait, don't you want this stream to be monetized?
No, now everybody is listening to that song at home, but not playing it over YouTube, so they get to hear it and enjoy it without having any copyright issues. This is beautiful. I mean, I can just have a soundtrack to the entire
Hello,
thing.
darkness, my old friend.
There we go. Now you do need to specify. You'd have to specify Simon and Garfunkel, or you get the other version, the newer one.
The Disturbed version, the Disturbed that cover was actually not bad too.
It was good, but
I'm gonna listen to that.
You want the little more heart-wrenching version than the Disturbed version. So, all right. You completely crapped my bed on the fastest line. Might be your end. What?
I don't
From
know.
Heat Shield. I don't know. And let's see. Throw the Dwarf of the House of Torg for 5 Australians says, my proof of the Viking gods is the wolf toy in the sky, the moon. Did you know, Mallory, that there is a flat earther that thinks that the moon has marks in it from a gigantic wolf's teeth?
Yes.
I've never heard of that.
Because that wolf used the moon as a chew toy.
Oh, and if I recall correctly, in that
one,
in that same debate, he also said that water, like in its liquid state, was solid. There was a lot, and this was like, you know, over a year ago, if I remember correctly. So I do forget a lot of it, but I remember shaking my head a lot and like I was just dying. I was like, "What is?" Because that was what's his name? Something you're an idiot. Why you are an idiot?
Yeah, why you are an idiot, or you can call him by his surname, Mr. Idiot.
Yes, Mr. Idiot. And yeah, that debate had me in stitches. That was some next level stupid.
You know, I see Quiddy's like talking trash a bit.
Is
but
Quiddy's trash talking?
Yeah, a little bit. But I seen him cry, so I just like keep visualizing the part where he was crying. It was beautiful.
What made him
Punchy
cry?
was crying.
Oh, because last week on the NASA Bunker 33 site, we did the hot sauce challenge again. And so of course we were taking that really hot sauce. And here's the thing. Well, for me at least, it's not that bad in the mouth. Like, it's hot, but it's bearable. But at one point, another person that I know from a different community, because she's a little shit, she donated money to one of the sites, because obviously with all that's been going on lately, we didn't accept donations to us. We just figured go right to the source. So she paid $25, whatever. So I took a spoonful of it with no food or anything. And on the stream, you can see, because I'm sitting on my couch upstairs, and at one point I had to lie down. You just see my feet just kicking around because I was in so much, my stomach was in so much pain.
It was so enjoyable watching Globers cry. I was like freaking laughing my head off. And then next thing you know, Punchy and Quiddy was like, you're talking a lot of smack, order it and see what happens, right? So a couple of days later, I went to order it and I'm like, game on. Flurfette is going to win this hot sauce challenge, even though I find ketchup chip spicy.
I was going to say, I think you're going to regret it, and I'm going to laugh. Lord, how I'm going to laugh.
I still have them right here.
Don't eat those, MK. Those chips are 14 months old. Do not eat those. I don't. Well, yeah.
Take a chip.
They smell the same.
Those are over a year old
They're-
now. I brought those
Yeah.
to him back in March last year when you can still cross the border, and I know why he's holding on to them. It's because he really actually really likes them, and he's just really sad that I can't bring him anymore right now.
I could, if I really wanted some, I probably could order some.
Yeah.
I
No,
don't.
you know what? That's what you did. I bet you did order them
No.
the whole time, and that's why they were always fine.
That's why I'm saving them. When you finally can come down here, you can verify and see if it's, yeah.
So if I go there and they're all moldy and gross and have like, maggots and stuff in them, then I can say, okay, yes, it is in fact the same bag. Because I'm not going to try one. I'm not doing the whole I want to taste it. If they're over a year old, yeah.
I'm just gonna say one thing. All right, let's go back to when I first met Toon. Did I ever think that me and him would be such good friends? I don't think so. Toon is a great guy, man.
He
Straight
is.
up, 100% great guy.
Yes. That's all make Toon blush right now.
Yeah.
Pretty sweet.
I consider him a friend, man. Like, there's been times when I would go through stuff and me and Toon talk for hours on the phone and he talked me down from stuff, man. Like, straight
Yeah,
up. Like,
when we were
Good guy,
driving
Tune.
to Florida and I was talking to you, I took a wrong turn and drove all through the back roads of Iowa because I missed a turn while I was talking to you, John, but it was worth it.
but I needed to really talk me down from, like, I was really on edge with that whole situation. They
Yeah.
don't need to know about it, but I appreciated that, man. Like, 100%.
It's good. I'm glad to be your friend.
Aw,
Sorry, hold on,
this
you
is a
guys.
friendship group
There
hug.
we go. Group
You're
hug.
surrounded by friendly Canadians.
On a very special episode of MC Toon.
So we do have
Maple Edition.
you may notice right here, Team Skeptic is in the house, definitely proving that that Mallory is not Team Skeptic.
There you go.
Done,
Mhm.
everybody.
Done deal.
So you know.
So now,
Oh.
are we gonna get back to the flat Earth discussion? Or...
Oh, I don't know. Is there more? is
There
there
wasn't.
more to
Well, in all
say?
fairness, there wasn't anything to begin with.
We can't high
come
five.
on. All
we
I'm
have to
saying-
down here.
I'm tagging you in, Punchy. Tagging you in.
Right here.
Ah,
Yeah,
No,
what do you?
John,
It's
John,
pretty
you gotta look
obvious.
at the
It's
stream.
pretty
It's-
obvious that I won this. Like Jon Snow tapped out. I just like left the fucking. Oops, I'm at 70, like 70 points at this moment. Like he just like tapped out and left the conversation.
well,
So and the stream keeps like.
You
And
wouldn't
the
let me
stream,
talk. You interrupted
and you
me every
can't
time I
even
talked.
say anything, Punchy, because you literally gave me a picture saying that it's flat. So by default, bonk, you're the weakest link. Move out, bro.
hey, no, it's not the weakest link. Move out. It's the weakest link. Goodbye. Come on.
I can't even watch the stream. Like it just keeps circling
No,
all the
it
time, and I
is.
keep refreshing it. Like I don't even think we're on.
Yeah, like I was getting the buffering for a while. Now I actually straight up got an error occurred,
Oh.
and now it's not.
I'm
not
looking.
getting anything.
I'm looking at Down Detector. People will see the replay. Oh yeah. Yep. Definitely having problems. There's a huge spike. 75,000 people have reported problems with YouTube.
Hmm.
So
Why? Why?
I don't know.
Time to wrap it up, then, you think? Getting close, then? If we're not-
I suppose.
Yeah,
Um,
it's not doing anything.
I mean, it was a pretty fun debate.
Well, some people are saying it's fine on their end, so maybe
Yeah,
it's just more of a
It's regional,
locality
I
thing.
suppose. Yeah. Yeah.
Because I know at first people were saying they were getting buffering, and it was fine for me for a good
Here's
10,
the deal.
20 minutes after
They're
that.
trying to silence Ontario over
if
here.
it's working for you, say it's working in where you are. And if it's not working for you, you won't be able to say anything. But I guess if you've been having problems, say you've been having problems and where you are, then we can
Brandon,
find out. We can pinpoint the problem and let YouTube know where they're having problems.
All good in the UK, they're saying.
Yeah, so
Australia's
North-
good.
it's usually mostly
Australia's
north of-
good.
yeah.
UK is good. France is good. Ontario is
thinking-
not good.
I'm thinking it's a
West
North
under
American thing.
It's America.
at the
Portugal.
very
Me
least-
in Portugal, working
We
in
got-
Ireland,
Portugal's good.
everything's
got-
fine in Germany.
We're
Oh
in
my
Portugal.
god, look at all these people
The
from
Netherlands. Wow.
Yeah,
This
Scotland.
is so
Yeah.
neat.
It's all
They're here in
overseas.
Japan.
No
But
good.
can-
in
How is
Japan.
it dead and you could write in the comments?
Yeah, no kidding.
Well,
I can
maybe
still write in the comments.
he could.
I'm
Maybe
looking down
they're
and under.
maybe they're reading the comments and deducing what we're asking about.
Yeah,
So
I
yeah,
can
because-
write in the comments.
Well, no, here's the thing. We can all comment. It's just that how would he know that we're saying this? Because the video is
Yeah.
not loading for him.
True,
Dead,
yeah.
yeah,
He wouldn't know to answer it.
there it is. Dead and PNW USA.
Well, they're all reading the comments, so they're saying
Yeah.
they're all seeing
Denmark.
what everyone else is saying, right?
Yeah, exactly.
That's
So
crazy.
it's,
Joseph Canada.
yeah, because it's
Typical.
fine in Denmark. I'm seeing it's all dead in USA and in Canada. So it's
So it's just me that's having technical difficulties.
I think it's
Well, no.
it's North America in general.
yeah, because I can't watch it either right now. I mean, I can talk to you guys because I'm on the Zoom call, but on YouTube itself, I can't see. I can see the comments, just not the video.
I was having network issues here earlier today, and I'm like, I better fix this for tonight. But I've had no problems. That's why I have a ping going constantly. So
My internet
Oh.
was being good yesterday.
Reggio switched to a VPN in Ireland, and now everything is working.
Nice.
Dang, that's clever. I gotta get a VPN.
Yeah.
Because I want to get like Hulu and I want to get all those American things we can't get here, which is really annoying because, we're directly adjacent to one another. I understand it's just different with like the laws and all when it comes
Yeah.
to streaming and stuff, but still, I just want to watch, I'm sick of only having Netflix.
So let's see. New England, no good. So John Ryan says you need your own channel, Mallory.
Oh gosh.
What do you think?
I
Yeah,
don't
you
know.
could-
I wouldn't even know like where to start and how to do it.
Well, you just go on and spout off your flat Earth stuff.
Yeah, you'll have.
Well, if
Um,
there's any like flat earthers out there that would like to help me, message me.
There you go.
There you go. There you go. There you go.
How
I
are
got
There
the-
it.
you go.
I have to
From
stop.
Manitoba.
I have to stop doing that because, like, since I started being on streams and all that a couple years ago, I will sometimes intentionally speak very Canadian. But the problem is, it's slowly becoming less and less intentional because I'm so used to doing it.
I just want to say to all the Globers, if you want to help me, message me, eh? So
You need all the help you can get.
Oh,
You
I need it.
totally lost this
So-
debate, bro.
So, John, what channel do you want to do live streaming from?
well, I'd have to make a whole new channel if I'm going to do live streaming about Globers.
There you go.
With Globers.
well, why would you make a new channel?
Well, I'm not going to use my music channel because I have a business partner for that, and we have
You
that.
could use your Pokemon
My
channel.
Pokemon channels for Pokemon, so that'd be my audience would be like, what the heck? Like, you know what I mean? Like, if I'm out there talking about round Earth, they'd be like, yo, we did not subscribe to this.
Yeah. No, that's fair. That's fair.
Heat Shield said he sent a thing on Discord
Pokel
about
break. Yeah, I did win. Bro, Jon
Yeah.
Snow passed out. He was like melting in the corner, just slowly just
He was.
going. He was
it was the furry Flurfett attack was a strong one.
Because she kept
See,
interrupting me.
mid-tune just said, I won.
But
Thank you.
He said you
Merci.
interrupt.
Bunny. Victory. Crushing the balls.
but
Thank you.
but in the end, of course, and I didn't
no,
help
no,
him.
no,
I didn't
no,
help him,
no.
but
We're having
Ah.
technical difficulties
well, I mean,
in
I did
Canada.
help
I
him.
didn't hear
I
shit.
totally did. I did
You're
totally
back,
help him.
first off.
Oh, now I got 69 points. I swore. I'm sorry. I
Well,
just had this
I'll put it
number.
this way. So when I was watching all of it before, I mean, it was very, very entertaining. I want to make that very clear. But I didn't really see any positive evidence for either side, honestly.
Well, I
And then,
didn't.
and then you guys
Damn,
started talking.
Glow can't
then-
even present shit.
Then you started talking about
I'm at
aliens
68.
and started talking about aliens and religion and all that.
Oh.
And again, nothing has to do with any of it.
Yeah,
But-
it does.
No, it really doesn't.
Yeah, it does.
You know why you chose me, Mallory? Because honestly, I'm probably the best person to bait you, really, because I don't know anything about nothing.
See this.
So, all right, hold on a second, guys. Hold on.
Why
Listen
are you
up,
putting
listen up.
yourself down like
Listen up.
that?
It's down everywhere now. So
What?
nobody can
We
see
come
it
from a
live.
land of under.
They're
Women's
only
Forum.
apparently they're only seeing it on the replay the next day or something. So
It's fun though. It was a good time.
let's
Hillary
just
is the champion. Bye.
let's
Well,
let's
rest
wrap
in
it up.
peace. Thank you for this wholesome live. Thank you for being here, 44.
Well,
And Joseph and everyone else that's tuning in. Thank you for the positive vibes.
you'll have to watch the ending on replay. So, for the people that are gonna watch it later, Mallory, what do you got?
What?
Back again.
And anything? It's back
About
again.
what?
Well, it came back. I think it's still gonna mess up. It's back and
Yeah,
forth. It's coming on. It's coming
That's
off.
all right.
Yeah.
We're over 2 hours. It's fine. We can.
I just
Holland
want to
is
say
still going
thank you. It's
strong.
always a pleasure to meeting you, McToon. It's nice meeting you, John, and Punchu. Bonjour, and thank you. I have nothing to say.
Well, I'll let Jon Snow give his final thoughts too. I don't know.
Well, I just want to say, guys, thank you for letting me come on and make a fool of myself once again. I love it. I love it.
Damn, why?
Mallory, it's my turn. All right? All right. Guys, once again, I want to say thank you for letting me come on and make a big joke of myself because I love doing it. But what's not a joke is my new song. Go check it out. It's on my channel. It's called Change. It's not a joke. Go check it out. Thank you.
Linked in the description. Yep.
See, that's globerism trying to be capitalism to plug in their own shit.
Hey,
Man.
let's go for capitalism. I'm all in. All right, Punchy.
Au
Anything?
revoir.
Yeah, like I
Days
said,
of blaming Mallory.
it was very entertaining, and I thought it was awesome. It's a shame that it kind of crashed right as I was able to join. So I was hoping to kind of just listen to some stuff and give my thoughts on the arguments that you guys were going to put forward. And unfortunately, I didn't get to do that. So maybe in the future we can do it again. Because I was excited. It was quite enjoyable, and I was getting quite the kick out of it.
I would like to debate a denier. I want to debate him against Toon. I want to be with the denier.
You can't even debate, so what the heck are you talking about?
You can't debate either. So what are you talking about?
Ooh. All right.
Ooh.
All right.
You
Shot-
just I know I am more than you are. Like, that is what it
Exactly.
That's what am I.
Exactly.
Oh my
I'm
god,
rubber.
that's childish.
I'm rubber and you are glue. Everything you say bounces off of me and sticks to you.
You.
All right.
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness.
That is Pee Wee Herman. That's from Pee Wee Herman. Well, thank you everybody. I'm sorry the the live stream died. Yeah, concurrent viewers 40. It was a 400 for a while or more. So thanks everybody.
Yeah.
YouTube, get your stuff together. We'll see y'all later. Bye.
Bye.